and the
Okay.
enemies themselves will rarely, if ever, have any attacks of opportunity or reactionary things that they can do.
That does
All right,
make it
gotcha.
more fun without being
Mm-hmm.
like stuck in a. Honestly, like I haven't played Pathfinder, so you're getting an opinion from somebody who hasn't played that. I would say just play a couple one shots from both.
Yeah, like really, yeah.
Yeah,
Rather than
because
settle our opinions, you do it because ultimately, sounds like you have a mind of a group of players you want for your game, and you've constantly described them as the type of people who are very tactically minded, and
I
I
have
think,
two people that I would like to play that are tactically minded. I have two people that are just like, yeah, let's go in and knock some heads together and we'll
ah,
see where it lands.
okay,
So I'm trying to get a feel for the differences. Like, I'm literally asking everybody I know, trying to get a consensus of what people like about Daggerheart, what the pros and cons are, and then what are the pros and cons of Pathfinder? What are the pros and cons of, I think, Shadow Dark is another one that I've gotten a lot of, oh, you need to check this out. The
oh yeah,
problem is,
that's because that was the featured game Gen Con this year,
you know
so
what?
okay.
I
yeah.
think maybe let's just all agree we should just play Call It a Night.
To play what?
Just play Call of Cthulhu and call it a night. That's the high fantasy, right?
I
Exactly.
mean, I'm not
The
opposed to
highest of
it.
high
Yeah.
fantasy, where the gods in the setting literally are multi-dimensional, omnipotent gods that consume every other multiverse.
Yeah, it's great.
Uh,
It's
yeah.
great.
Exactly.
So technically, yes, you are saying it is peak fantasy because it's peak
Just
every multiverse
just
and
play
every franchise.
just play Kingdom Death Monster. It's fine.
Oh, dude, I know someone who is insane, who has been running Kingdom Death Monster for like 3 years now. They have an entire room in their house dedicated to building Kingdom Death Monster miniatures.
Oh, it's
Jesus.
such a
Wow.
Hey,
it's such a
yo.
fun game, but it's such a commitment.
Yeah, it's a tabletop game that's essentially Monster Hunter. Okay, you start from nothing, like you will die in the first session type of nothing. You start with a rock. And you have to beat
Like a
a white
lion.
lion trying to kill you in your first session.
So
Jesus.
it's Rust meets D&D.
Yeah, it's more Rust. You start out at the level of Rust, you progress to Monster Hunter,
Eventually, you
and
settle
your
on Dark
job
Souls.
is, yeah, and it's Dark Souls. Okay. That,
Also, you can play more than one character throughout the thing because you just die and take another character from the village.
yeah, like the whole point is to procreate, have more people, and then if you die, you just pick up some scroungy dude from your village. You're that guy now.
Yes.
Awesome. That's me. That's my character. Some scroungy
Hmm.
dude.
Good times.
Oh. Anyway, we good for setup time? By the way, we can make sure we get to
Yeah,
setup
I've been
section.
here. I've just been listening to you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry for the late
Well, I
start.
don't know if you want to do like stream setup stuff or
I'm
whatnot.
already set up. I was just
Are
listening to
you
you
Okay.
guys.
live already?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm live too.
Yeah, no,
Oh shit.
I'm sorry for the late start. Today was kind of fucking weird and long.
It's okay.
Yeah, I feel you.
But need to be more on the target for start time. But I digress. So, we're not going to do a whole lot of combat for a while. Um,
Yeah, okay.
you guys just landed in the neutral territory, or yeah, in neutral territory. So the only people that
Yep.
will kill you want to start a war. So there's that. Um, fuck. I don't know why I get that fucking jitters again every time we fucking start.
You're good. It's the pressure.
Depression? Probably. The pressure? Probably too. Are we on
Could be.
15? Or
Are we what?
What episode are we on? 15?
15.
Oh.
Are we doing a shared chat, by the way?
Yes,
Yep,
please.
I'm joining now.
All right. And
Lab join session. Share chat is on. So when I go to this,
Also, Fargrim, it's a black screen if that's what we're supposed to be seeing.
It's not a black screen for me. That
It is
sounds
for
like
me.
all right. One moment, please. I had this problem a lot last session. I forgot just to toggle the global illumination. At least on this
For
map.
me, it was a gray
There
screen.
be light.
Oh, there we go.
I see.
Do you two
Let's
not
see
have
this.
like counting? Do your tokens not count as having dark vision or something?
I
Because
don't
I
know.
was able to see there just fine. Like it was just gray screened as if we were in the dark.
I should have dark vision. Says it on my sheet.
I don't know.
Senses.
I mean, it's just the way the
Oh,
token
wait a
would have
minute.
to be set up.
I don't think I have dark vision.
Ah.
Strange. I
So,
thought
if I
Dragonborn
do
did, but maybe
this-
I'm wrong.
I thought they had dark vision too, but like 90%
Okay,
of the classes in 5e have dark vision.
I just added it to my sheet. Apparently, I didn't have dark vision. Actually, based on this.
Which would explain why you could never see things when there's no global illumination.
Right.
Because you're blind.
Did you hit puberty? Did your dark vision come in?
Yes.
I don't know why I'm not doing it. Wow.
Did your balls throw up, Odoroshi?
What's that bulge? Did your balls finally?
Apparently, they have.
What was that deep, scary voice I just?
Odoroshi was black, dude.
Oh no!
His real name
Should I
is.
just use that voice for the rest of the rest of the session?
Yes. No, I don't have dark vision. What the fuck? How does a Dragonborn not have dark vision?
That does not
I
make
mean,
sense.
Weird.
that's probably because they've got like so many other features. Like the power budget just can't afford dark vision. Right?
You all can
Like
see this,
you
correct?
have your breath weapon, you have decent scores, you have what's it called? Resistance, big one. You pay for that with resistance. There's a certain power budget, and I think dark vision is worth. I think it's 2.5 points. If you were creating a custom race. But yeah, no, Dragonborn are stacked. Or it might just honestly just be the sub race because you're playing a gem Dragonborn, which is even more stacked.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Says the
Same
legitimate
weakness as
dragon.
Humans.
Oh, ew. Humans. Gross.
Humans derogatory.
Jesus. Humans' life matters, you guys. HLM.
Humans like that.
No, die. Microwave.
Look at the beautiful humans over there. What beautiful creatures.
Alright, so off of the boat, this is what you see over the horizon. Some windmills and fertile crop fields. They're currently growing rice and other foods in these freshwater beds. In the map that you're currently at, like this is 10 feet away from, or 20 feet away from where you're at, where that tent is. So last session we left off, you guys actually arriving to the Oracle's lands, where Tangerine and Neb came from. In the distance, you see the magnificent fortress walls of Zilgra in the distance. It's not too hot since it's the morning, so it feels kind of nice. Um, so let's go back to your hosts. The goblins of the ship park it, and uh, thanking you all for giving them kind of an excuse to come here. Uh, they they go in and pay respects into one of the farmhouses, and you hear a joyous celebration coming from them. But before you is a well mannered, well attired hobgoblin. They're serving you sake, like double shots of sake, and a nice sampler dish of sushi for you guys to enjoy. And as you guys are, or if you choose to indulge, he'll still explain that the, the Oracle is currently doing a reading for a foreign dignitary. Shortly, he will summon you so you can speak to him. In the meantime, please drink, enjoy yourselves. Um, if you step closer to the farmland, the sea wind won't make you as nauseous if you do get sick.
I run onto the land and just like trip and fall and land in the dirt and just like start crying in happiness.
You shatter into like 16 million pieces, or
Oh, you hear so much cracking and then just blood seeping out from me, and you hear me crying.
He just
But
blows up like a Lego.
just crying happiness. It's the land. The land is back. Oh, it's so wonderful.
So as you're Katy Perrying into the desert sand, most of the locals are used to seeing weird shit, but they're looking at you, looking back at the party, looking back at you, and just slowly backing away.
Why are you backing away? I'm normal. I promise I'm normal.
I'm going to take a different rice path. So like, I'm gonna go like if he's gone down like down the road here. I'm just gonna go. I had left.
All right.
And
Actually,
start walking in the opposite direction that he got.
Turn right. So where are you going?
you can see these, right?
I don't know him.
yes, we can see them, although they're fairly small. I have to zoom in quite a bit.
Yeah, I have to do the same, unfortunately. Um, Purple, is there a way to make theater of the mind images on good old Foundry bigger?
No, but like if you do a consistent size generally, you can lock the aspect ratio of like what people can view. So like, let's say you did a screen and then fit it to where, so-called, where the board is. You could lock that so that people can't zoom in or zoom out.
Okay.
But generally, when you're producing these images, you want to keep everything the same size as the screen. You can probably just Google the recommended size. I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay. So from this is a bigger rice path, and where that windmill is on this side, you see a very large. Well, actually, I'll show you. The Oracle's tent.
This one doesn't have global illumination.
Thank you.
No, there's no token on it. There we go. It's a pagoda tent? Like,
Yes. It says global illumination is checked.
Oh, it was just because I had no token. I think
All right.
mine's put a token on it. I can see.
Yes.
Oh, boop, boop,
Oh,
and
we don't need like one token in the scene because
oh,
I think as long yeah we have access to like dragging each other's tokens onto the scene. So since we all have control over that, we all have a token on the scene. So you only need like one player.
okay.
Yeah.
Um, you can. This is big enough. It's supposed to be at least 4 stories, but we'll just say it is. Um, you can tell that it's made out of whalebone and ivory. The cloth seems to be a some sort of magical. Hmm. How do I explain this? For the people that are more inclined to magic, they feel a sense of direction, or they are drawn to this, mostly because of the what is inside. But people have suspected that the fabric of this tent holds superior magic importance to the oracle's work. All right, so he offers you all, uh, if you want to go to Zulgra to. Sorry for skipping around maps. I just wanted to show you guys full scenery of what's going on in the Oracle lands. I know my incarnate skills are not the best right now, so I'm just trying to show what those two little shitty fields were, at least in my mind.
Okay.
That's
Uh,
okay.
Would you guys like
Wait,
to?
did you guys set up the share chat? Because I don't think I got the thing.
Oh, I
It's
did.
posted in the Faded 2 Group B channel.
Oh, never mind. I found it. My bad.
So, is there anything you guys want to look into while you're here? Zulgra's only like a few hours walk. Or yeah, what would you guys like to do?
I mean, or Otoroshi is more concerned with getting Tondri and Neb back to safety and to a spot where they can be relaxed and no longer anxious.
We should probably deliver the prisoner before we do anything else.
That
Or
too.
prisoners.
That is
Kinda
He
correct.
says like
Yeah, I'm of the mindset to just kind of look around, kind of as we pass through, unless somebody has something else they want to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to one of these hobgoblin farmers. I'm gonna introduce myself and say, "Hello, my name is acquaintance. Um, I was wondering, my clothes have gotten a little bit covered in blood. You wouldn't happen to have any clothing I could exchange something for, pay for? Just some common clothes, nothing crazy."
Um, if you head towards the bathhouse, towards the uh, south-ish part, he points, and you see people enjoying the hot springs there, which is just on the edge of the farmland. And he says, "They have simple clothes for you, my friend. And my name is
Well,
Abgi."
thank you very much, Arky. I will probably forget that, but I still appreciate the knowledge.
Glad I could be of help. Also, Neb. Oh, wait a second. So Neb and Tandri are with you. Who is looking after them? Like, who's making sure they're okay, or is it just all of you?
mostly a group effort.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt your little thing there, Teacup. I got hardcore sidetracked. But
That's
yes, he highly recommends the hot springs. They'll help you out, and they are considered a tourist destination.
Sweet, yeah. Are you guys okay if we go? If I cast Alter Self, I need to kind of look like who I change it to, and I can't do that with my clothes covered in dragon blood.
Wouldn't any clothes you wear get covered in dragon blood?
Not for the hour that I transform into somebody else.
Right.
So I change and put on clothes for an hour.
I just see
Okay.
Tim Rice out. Do that when
Scared.
you're fucking eating and talking, please.
Yeah. Sure, avoid getting blood on your clothes when you're eating.
Yes. Well, so many spell slots, you know, all. So. Anyway, to the bathhouse.
How far is that?
20 minutes. And Neb and Tandri, their mother runs the bathhouse, and they are showing you the way.
Cool. By the way, Teacup, you're brushing against your mic a bit.
I rub
Oh, okay.
Damn, tell him
My
how
bad.
his character
I-
should act, and it fucking damn. Sorry.
Rub your nose, hear cracking sound. Yeah, that's in RP.
For 1 second, let me just rub my nose. Like, oh, it fell off. Oh no.
What if Teacup is actually a porcelain man?
Oh no.
Mhm.
I'm not even-
Porcelain IRL.
Fun fact.
That would explain why I feel like shit all the time.
Oh, I thought it was just IBS, but no, literally a porcelain man.
Alright, so you guys are headed towards the hot springs. A group of fetching uh, of age Oni, blue Oni women come out of there, giggling and laughing, and kind of checking out Odoroshi.
Hey, Orochi, what if I change into like your twin brother and we go say hello?
You feel you could change into me?
Your twin brother? Yeah, I could. You want to see? Like good cop, bad cop. Oh, I really don't.
This, by all means, try. This shall be a laugh.
Alright, I take my robe off, so my bare excellent chest is just draped around my my waist, like when people tie their hoodies. And I cast Alter Self and change myself to look exactly like
You cut out. I hate to
Grab
say
a
it.
wolf.
You said to cast
No.
alter self to exactly resemble me.
Okay.
I just imagine
Interesting.
twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
I
Now
wonder
the
if
question
are the
is,
cuts on my end? Because you understood that.
I heard enough to.
No, look, I
kind
heard it
of-
cut out too.
Okay.
yeah, probably just
I heard him cut out, but I heard enough to decipher what he was saying. Now the question is, do you still crackle when you move?
I would probably say not because I've magically changed my body, right? Alter self isn't like disguise self. This is my physical form is literally altered. So to describe exactly what you see, you hear grotesque crunching sounds. You see my body, like the porcelain, starting to flip inside and rotate around, and just start like rejigging and
Rejigging and
like just like flipping around and cracking apart and reforming until eventually I look exactly like Odoroshi. I say, well now, is Isn't this interesting?
To be Otoroshi is to be unseen, unthanked, unmourned. You still want to be my twin?
Kind of hard to be unseen when you're looking at yourself.
I'm just imagining these two Oni women are now fucking disgusted with the both of you.
Did you say only women?
The, yes, I said a group of at least, 4 to 5. Uh, well,
Oh no, I thought Purple was calling me and Teacup Oni.
No,
No.
I'm talking about the people who were checking you out before, like immediately while they're checking you out, Teacup's like, one action, I'm going to transform into Roshi.
Now the real question is, what exactly is the reaction from these women then if they see Teacup actually transform into Otoroshi?
With the horrifying description, mind you.
they shrill. One drops her towel as they scamper off.
Going, Roshi, scared them away.
Dude, this Odoroshi impression is so fucking.
You can wear my shadow, but you'll never stand in my light.
The strongest battles are fought within the heart and the mind.
What
I
does that
hate-
have to do with this at all?
The strongest battle I've ever fought was losing those women.
And you failed miserably. I can see where this is going.
Yes, I failed miserably in your form.
Sounds
Nathan
like
Rice,
you
you
need
want to
to
go
do a
over to
better
that
job.
pool?
Yeah, yes. Also, I
Yes,
don't think I'll fit inside the changing room, so I'm just going to fly around.
That's
They're.
and he sort of like jumps and then glides over the building, because the way bathhouses are usually set is it's fenced in area
Mm-hmm.
with reception out front.
Correct.
Yeah,
Also-
so he just flies over the reception.
Tenraizo, as you're flying, you feel a hint of deja vu. Roll a history check for me.
Ooh, love it when you call checks, especially ones that I'm not proficient in. No, it doesn't matter.
How the fuck does 18
18.
doesn't matter?
It
18
doesn't matter because I'm just rolling high.
Okay. You were here
Oh,
before.
fuck.
Before you went to the island of the Sapphire Isle to start your initiate training into the Dragon Riders. You remember that there is a hidden pool here that is big enough to fit at least 2 adult-sized dragons. And it's cool, fresh water that is clean to drink.
Nice.
This exact location, you have a rough guesstimate that it's probably underneath one of these windmills.
There's a decent amount of windmills, but yeah. I suppose a quick fly around the area wouldn't hurt.
All right. Would you like to roll perception checks or anything like that?
Oh yeah. This be perception or investigation?
If you're looking for the spring investigation, if you're just getting the general sense of the lay of the land, roll perception.
Alright, I'm looking for the spring specifically. Not permission in that either. Talking to people I'm proficient in.
I guess you get distracted into 10 restos. I don't.
You saw, you actually got blinded by a little kid playing, well, unknowingly playing with the mirror flashing in your eyes from the sun.
Ow. Why is there a kid just playing with a mirror out in a rice field?
You should go.
Fuck you, that's why.
Kid shining. Oh wait, no, I'm 10 restos. Why is this child shining light in her eye?
You're not me.
If you're trying to do a Tenroiso accent, just think of a pissed off Batman who had enough of people's shit. The the penguin's out again, motherfucker.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, wait.
Teacup,
Are you
goddamn
still
you.
in, or did you leave and transform into Odoroshi? Or excuse me, into Tenraiso?
No, sorry, I got names confused.
Yeah, no, like everyone's like currently like going into the thing, and I just sort of flew off when I realized I wasn't really gonna fit inside, and then I remembered, hey, there's a better pool out here somewhere.
Ruby's gonna get changed to, although the mask, interestingly enough, stays on besides just a towel, and she just goes into a pool that is within earshot of Teacup and Odoroshi. 'Cause it's
So you're
glorious.
completely undressed minus the mask. The mask is still on, but you're undressed otherwise.
in a towel,
Okay.
for modesty sake at least.
One of the people at the bathtub offered to give you a massage after you're done with your bath, Miss River.
River just looks up just with her mask, just a blank stare. No, thank you.
He backs away
What?
slowly yet cautiously.
I'm not
As
there,
one should.
obviously, but what are Neb and Tanjiro doing at this point? You said that their family owns the place.
Yes, great question. Thank you, Tenraiso. They went in and are talking to their mom, who happens to be a dwarven woman, who they refer to as Mom. She has a very clean-shaven face, well put together hair with hairpins, and she's getting up there in age, especially for a dwarf. Like, she has gray in her hair, a faded smile, some wrinkles. She says, "Oh, Neb and Tandri, how are you? Are you safe? I was so worried." And they all three hug each other and start crying. Ugly crying. Like reunited at a airport Hallmark commercial crying.
Yeah, okay. That's a good picture.
I don't know what those are.
Fuck off.
Yeah, no, that's a good imitation of Odoroshi. I don't know what tears are.
Weakness
What are they?
on you. Interesting.
Oh, I know what tears are. I just don't sweat them myself.
All right. So as you guys are having this, who could do a better impression of each other? Do you guys decide to go in, or are you guys just arguing naked, like every average married couple?
I figured we were already in the hot spring. but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I guess we're just standing outside getting naked.
Yeah. No, I thought Teacup and I were in one hot spring.
Oh,
River
yeah.
had gone into
Yeah.
another hot spring.
Yeah,
in
okay.
Tenraiso. I didn't know what Tenraiso was doing.
So
But I just kind of, I just kind of sit and just kind of await to see what's going on. I'm just trying to relax.
as you are relaxing, Odoroshi, main cane monkeys, like the with white fur, and red faces. They start to enjoy jump from climb the fence and jump in. The staff can't stop them, so they just feed him oranges
My family.
and peaches. They offer you
What was
and
that,
teacup
Teacup?
peaches.
The monkeys offer us peaches.
N- uh, n- Actually, yeah, one of them right next to you, Orochi, started to eat a peach and then hands you one and starts to mimic eating it, and he goes,
Ah, thank you. That's one. How are the peaches here? And I'm not expecting it to answer. I'm just kind of making conversation as I take a bite from the other side that the monkey took their bite from.
"Oh, okay." He seemed very pleased and is very relaxed right now.
I see we have become triplets in this hot spring.
What the fuck?
I have no twin, only ghosts that scream in my sleep.
You're not River. I'm just joking.
Oh,
That sounds bad. Is it something you need to talk about?
not with a stranger.
Fine. Maybe one day. I
I'll
will
just
be
take
as
another bite of the peach.
Oh, Roche, it's really hard to be you. You're too cool. I'm trying so hard. Give me a break here.
Alright, I'm uploading an image in our thingamabob for what kind of monkeys you're chilling with. River? Um, there's no kind of critter in your hot spring, but they do offer you food when you are done.
That she'll say yes to. Sure.
Just don't fucking touch me.
Yup. Fucking mad shit for someone who does most damage with their hands.
So if you check out uh, our Discord, those are the kind of monkeys that are eating peaches with Odoroshi and chilling out with Teacup.
The creatures.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I fucking forget what they're called. I'm stupid.
They are called. Fuck.
Oh yeah, they're the thing that Hitmonkey's based off of from Marvel.
Hitmonkey was an amazing show.
I have no idea what Hitmonkey is.
It's a monkey that kills people. It's a hitman monkey, Hitmonkey.
Interesting.
Creature.
Yeah, it's basically the Japanese macaque.
I'm
Or
sorry, what was
macaque.
that? Sorry, what are you talking about?
Japanese,
Uh-huh.
Japanese macaque.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah?
It's a Jigo Kudani.
What?
What?
They're called the Jigo Kudani, or the Japanese macaque monkey.
Yes, macaque.
Bigelow macaques. Yeah.
You're chilling
said
out
the
with
same thing you
macaques.
said. I'm just sitting in here with my twin and my cock.
You know what the best part about this is River said that they were sitting within earshot. So like there's a
Yeah.
divider wall there, but they can hear all this nonsense.
That is her pure. That is her entertainment for the day.
My cock. My
Chilling
cock
out
is
and listening to their stupid.
And you can tell Otsuroshi is kind of tolerating you, but it's just he's getting less and less talkative the more you put on the charade. And after a couple more minutes of this, he just kind of looks at you. He says, "You might be fooled by the shape and swagger, but only are born in suffering, not sown from lies.
As a man made in porcelain, I was born in suffering as well. I lived in
Motherfucker.
suffering for weeks.
Weeks. How old do you think I am?
I don't know, like 23.
And there's your folly.
Yes, but you were able to also experience joy in your time. The only joy that I've experienced is what I've known from my friends.
Oh, if only I had experienced joy. And I will just go silent and turn and kind of look towards the hot springs of the monkeys.
I'd like to investigate a better way. Upon being blinded by this child, I'm going to fly down towards them.
Falcor.
You are not going to give this child PTSD for the rest of their fucking life.
Falcor the child.
Just land with like what's it called, a thud on the ground, like all the dirt kicked up right in front of this child.
Miles.
Steal his
Child.
fucking mirror and break it.
You have to be careful with that
The
mirror.
kid is sniveling and like you visibly watched him piss himself because he's like 8.
Oh no!
Now blast him with lightning. Wait a minute.
No!
Blast the child with lightning.
Like he's
Destroy the child. Destroy the child.
going into a full-blown panic attack 'cause he's like fuck, and he drops the mirror trying to like give it to you and shit. I'm sorry. He starts to like cry. I'm sorry.
Pull yourself together.
Dude, you are like Asian Tiger Bomb tonight. I love it.
That's not going. Hold on. That's not gonna be like a pull yourself together. Like, yeah, no. That's gonna be a pull yourself together intimidation check. Get yourself in order right now.
Wow. Dude. The kid passes out from pure anxiety.
This is why I
Walk
don't
in.
like children.
You see his parents run over. Hey, Mikkel, what did you do to my baby?
He's fine, ma'am. He's just a bit panicked.
The father gives you.
terrorizing the kids over there.
You're not here. Shut up. You don't know this?
You're not anywhere close to where River is?
No, God no. No, I'm like a mile away.
Yeah.
The bathhouse. Like I flew away.
Oh, you didn't say a mile. I figured if this woman is screaming at the top of her lungs, I figure.
No, like look at the distances between all of the windmills on the map, right? That's basically like how far I've traveled, basically.
All right,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
let's
So
look
you're
at
not
the
in Hot
map.
Springs at all then.
Let's look.
No.
Got it.
Let's look at the map for a second, if you would. So, I know I only placed 2 windmills, but that was just to support that there's a lot of fucking windmills in that area. These 2 larger towers facing the edge of the ocean, like the coast, those are
On the
ice.
east side?
Huh?
On the east side?
Yes. On the east
Okay.
side. These are ice distributors to help cool down the harsh desert climates. I did some research into this, and I believe in some Arab countries they still keep this tradition alive. But but yeah, that's what they are. I also labeled everything.
That's cool. That is actually pretty cool.
Do you have any questions
makes
about the
sense.
map while we're here?
No. I just want to talk to this mother.
Okay, it's a very concerned parent. I would
Yes,
be
the
too.
very concerned parent. Ma'am,
You could tell.
He's fine. He's just panicked.
So are you in about 3 seconds if you don't fucking explain. You can
Yeah,
tell that
honestly, I respect it.
she is holding a cast iron skillet with white knuckles, and she does not seem impressed by you. She don't give a fuck that you're a dragon, Tin Rice.
Honestly, real.
Fair enough.
You just
I
scared her
sense
baby.
something outside. A disturbance in the
I'm
force.
just asking. I just flew down because he had to ask for directions, ma'am.
Oh, so you're
And
gonna
then
ask an 8-year-old boy directions around our village? The nerve.
Who else is better? Back in my day, the kids were ruled these lands.
Yes.
You wanted to know where some super secret spot was, or some mystical cave. Of course, none of them were ever actually mystical, but you found some interesting sites. It's the kids who know. He just sort of panicked and fell over. I'm sorry for scaring your kid, ma'am.
She takes a step back and makes a less hostile. Uh,
Cast fireball.
right. Pulls out Glock. No, she says, "You want to know something? That windmill over there," as she points to the one that appears to be the oldest and somewhat poorly constructed. She says, and there's a downstairs compartment, and that was locked. And as she pulls out of her boobs a key, she says, I used to go down there with the husband all the time and swim. And it's surely big enough for you." As she hands it to you, she goes, "But I need you to do me a favor since you scared my son.
Hmm. Fair enough.
I'd like you to go and catch us a eel. Well, actually, I'd like you to prove something to the rest of the village. Legends say at the bottom of that pool, there is hmm, a, a silver metallic and metal gauntlet with an arm blade, a special weapon to project a knife out of the from the user's wrist area out, and be able to manipulate that into a knife or any item that they can focus on.
She just describes it exactly like that. It's, ma'am, it sounds like you know a lot about this item.
Well, yes, it was a legend of one of the last dragon riders. He Rumor is that he died in that well, uh, from being tortured to death from the Black Crusades.
Well, isn't that grim? If he was truly tortured in there, why are people still swimming in it?
Well, we like it because there's no tide, there's no fish in it. However, it is cycling in fresh groundwater, which we also use. We also partly use it as a well, at least for our family.
Alright, I can do that.
Thank you. My name is Uchihara. I know
Oh
that
shit.
I know that's a Naruto name. It was just slam words together.
No, it makes more
What's
sense
that,
that she's
Bleach?
makes more sense that she's from
I think it is
an
from
anime.
Bleach. It has to be one of those two, because I thought that was Sasuke's last.
Uchiha's Naruto.
That's Sasuke's name. That's right. Uchiha. I fucking love that show,
Well,
dude.
Thank you.
Well, all right. And again, sorry about the kid. My appearance come down from the sky. People tend to fear for their lives. That's why I don't descend often.
Yes, yes, I'm sure it works for all the ladies. Again, she's back to the not giving a fuck what you have to say, as long as you keep your end of the bargain. She's a pissed off mom
Right.
after all.
Oh, I guess I'll go check out the abandoned, what's it called? Windmill.
It's not abandoned, it's
I-
just the oldest one.
Hmm. You made it sound like it was decrepit, so I just...
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So I just assumed it was abandoned.
No, it's just really old compared to the others. Alright.
Actually, though,
What's
I
up?
will move the spotlight to everyone else because I'm eating dinner right now. So
Alright, I will change the
So.
scene. I thought I had more, but that makes sense. Alright. We'll switch it to the Oracle's tent for a moment. River, you have new company. You hear people coming in, whispers of them practicing in their dojo, and they haven't had a good, or their instructor has been ill, so they haven't been receiving the training that they need. And there's about 3 or 4 students, well, 4 students in total walking in, gossiping about who they like, training stuff.
I assume this is after like I'm done. River's done with the bathhouse.
Yeah, like as you're
Okay.
coming out of the bathhouse to go change, they're leaving the locker rooms to go in.
Right.
Oh, also, on in the cubbyhole of your locker, there is a gift basket. You have fresh shampoo and conditioner, soap that smells like flowers, and a new robe.
She just mutters to herself, that really smells that. Not understanding the gift at all. Why did we get a robe and I was... She just sighs. She'll the gift basket and sigh. Uh,
All right, so
those students...
sorry, please continue.
I was gonna say, those students are... I don't know. I'm trying to think of a reason River wants to interact with them, because she already doesn't really... She already has a teacher. The bathhouse isn't really a good place to do training.
Well, not conventional training.
Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I just got my mom's.
All
No,
right.
you're good. Unfortunately, all River does is conventional training.
I'll be
Right.
right back in 2 seconds, guys.
Yeah, no worries. So, I mean,
So-
you can offer assistance and maybe spar with them, or you could just go about your business. Or
I
maybe
think Charisma River will go about her business for the time being. I don't know, but if she, if she
Oh,
runs into
God.
it again, she might do something else. But
charisma's 8. What the?
yeah, her charisma is 8.
Can you fucking read?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
First off, charisma has nothing to do with that's an intelligence thing.
Okay. Well, it has everything to do with, like, being able to speak, correct?
It has
No.
to
No?
people up.
The point at which you go like non-verbal or brain dead is around like the 4 to 2 range.
Yeah.
Animals, most animals in this game have like intelligence of 1 or 2.
Yes.
So, like, and
River has
anything
8
slightly
charisma, she
above,
just has anxiety.
pretty
Okay.
much, that's what an 8 charisma would be. It would be antisocial with maybe anxiety.
Okay.
Yeah.
When that was one of the reasons I asked, because when I played a druid, my dump stat was also charisma. His was like a 7, so he talked backwards like, "Me am go here, me am fight food. Food is good.
I-
Nature protect us all." Like, because also I was at work, so that kind of fit. But we're not stereotype. But anyway, so you're just going to leave the students be,
yeah, she doesn't want to bother them.
right
Or
on.
be bothered by them more accurately.
As you're leaving, Neb and Tangerine say shortly well, it's actually Neb. She says, "Thank you." Well, she holds your hands and says, "Thank you, Miss River. You showed me what real strength can be." And she gives you a very heartfelt smile.
Of course, I'm glad I help. I really do not think I did anything special, but glad I could be of some inspiration. And
Pauses.
I suppose, well, you.
I'm back. What did I miss?
I apologize. I'm very bad at taking compliments. My apologies, Mortal. But I was happy to help. Is all well with your? You said your mother owns this bathhouse, yes? Is
Yes.
all well with that?
Yes. Her family line founded and created the bathhouse and has been in the family ever since. We were adopted
Right.
by her, and after a great tsunami wiped out uh, our home village, which was. Uh, she looks over to the shoreline. She says, "Well, none of that matters, as we say on the coast. What is beneath the waves, stays beneath the waves." But she looks
T-
mourningly, kind of sad, but she
Tis
kind of
strange.
brightens up and says, um, "I was wondering if I can teach you something that I learned here. Once Master Oracle is done seeing your party, of course."
Certainly, yeah. That'd be very kind of you.
She does a excited trill like "Yay!" She starts jumping up and down, and then she's her excited self again with "Thank you so much. I can't wait."
Of course, do not strain yourself, yes?
Yes, yes.
Just recovering. But I would be happy to receive whatever tutelage you have. I imagine it's rather clear, but I'm not very versed in the rest of the world. Frankly, this entire city is a little bit overwhelming. We're not even in Zolgar yet, are we? Sorry, ignore me. Just my own musings. I. Yes. As you said, I would have to receive any. Whatever you wish to, and whatever knowledge you wish to impart to me. Very kind of you. Here. Do you know where the others went?
Their mother's name?
No, do you know where the others went?
Oh, your dragon friend was flying around earlier, and I saw him scare. Well, she's just gonna say he saw him flying around earlier, and the other two, the big one and the porcelain one, are in there.
They're still in there.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
Would you like to see something funny?
Sure.
So
Yeah.
she says, "Come with me, come with me." So she whispers and grabs a ladder and hands you a bucket of peaches. So
Okay.
she sets up the ladder on the outside of the men's fence where the monkeys were climbing over. There's a lot out there. Some of them, one of them actually found a cigar, which is weird.
Holy shit, crazy.
Just smoking a cigar.
Yes.
Honestly based.
Oh man, chill.
Where did you get all of these peaches? Do
Well-
they just stuck?
We grow them in Zogra,
Oh. I see.
and we used to, well, the seeds came from Steadshire, but since the war started, we started to grow our own.
Oh. That
She
makes
looks
sense,
she looks
actually.
sad again, but then she says, "Okay." And then you hear her do a monkey call. All right, Odoroshi and Teacup, as you're chilling with your new friends, Odoroshi, you get handed a what the fuck would be out there? Yeah, you know what? The monkey with the cigar climbs up and jumps in next to Odoroshi and Teacup and starts passing it around.
A monkey's passing the cigar around like a blunt.
Yep. How do you know it's not a blunt?
Probably the smell.
Fair enough. This is very
I
foreign
sniff the
tobacco.
length of the cigar.
Yeah, it's definitely a blunt.
I assume the ladder is right above above Orochi and Teacup.
Yes. You can
Good.
see through the cracks of the bamboo.
Apologize. I
Uh,
was meaning
Teacup, near you, you hear the weirdest monkey call that you have. Well, I guess you can't. Just a very abnormal noise from the other noises
that
that
sound
you
I
heard.
heard once before in the forest.
Okay. So
But I couldn't move and it farted on me. I remember the sound.
there's
Quick!
Honestly, real?
We're about to get mad.
so plopping
You
around you.
Odoroshi, quick, what?
We're gonna get ambushed. I can feel it. The most evil, vile creature.
You do
These
not wear
creatures.
fear well. And I'm just gonna kind of stand up, waist deep in the water, just kind of walk to the other side.
If I look up, do I see this monkey about to do this stuff, or
You
We're
see
about to do this.
you see a bucket, like at the very top of the almost 8 foot tall fence. Odoroshi, from if you're moving on the other side, looking at the back of the fence, you might be able to see this as well. But a whole bucket of passion fruit, peaches, bananas gets littered all over Teacup, and a whole bunch of monkeys climb over the fence like they're zombies, and then just pat their hands all around Teacup. Teacup, you're getting patted with fucking 60 monkey hands over every square inch of your transformed body. Roll Constitution to see if you, or is it one of those once you cast it, it's good for the
It's a
duration.
concentration spell, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, it's concentration. Yeah.
Monkeys
As this is
are
happening-
touching you all over.
Now, does he get disadvantage because he's frightened?
Yes.
As this is happening, Teacup and Odoroshi would just be the most like shrill kind of like, oh no.
You see my body just the Oroshi's skin literally explode off of me and monkey in my blood. And then I'm just my dragonborn self under it, and I go, oh no.
So
Not the monkeys again!
you got 4 monkey fingers stuck into the crevices of your body. One of them in your shoulder blades. You feel their little fingers inside of your like skin,
No!
crawling around like worms. Their sharp nails cut and thrash you.
No! No!
There's also one near your ear. And you could feel it.
Wait,
You could
no,
feel it
I'm
scratch
gonna-
your eardrum.
I cast fear on them. I cast fear on all of them.
What were you saying, River,
quick
though?
question. Quick question
It's
about
an
the
AoE, isn't it?
It's 30-foot cone. They need to do wisdom saves.
Christ.
Oh, the monk. Oh,
Quick question above
Yeah.
table. Obviously, they've got their hands inside kind of the porcelain in the cracks and whatnot. Does the porcelain literally reconstruct itself around their fingers, but their fingers
Yes.
are now stuck kind of to him? Are they cutting off the fingers? Like, how does that work?
Okay.
Horrifying question.
So how I imagined
would-
it. How
I mean, it's Teacup how he's imagining it, right?
true.
Yes.
Please continue,
Oh,
Teacup.
Fargrim, you tell me what you were thinking.
Well, I want to know what the fuck you're thinking.
Oh, okay. Well, for me, they would stick their finger inside my porcelain, and they would feel the hard lump of like goopy flesh through like squishy, like exterior. Like you got that hard chocolate on top, and you got the custard, and then you got like that bottom bit that's hard. So it's like they're sticking their finger through the chocolate bit and through the custard, putting it into the hard bit underneath, right? And then the chocolate bit is like trying to reform around their finger, but it can't successfully. So it's not painful for them because it's a bit slow, but it is uncomfortable. So probably cut lightly on their finger.
And one of them
So
is
you're cutting their fingers with your skin? Skin, air quotes.
Enough that it hurts. Is a Nanaimo bar a Canadian thing? Do you guys know what Nanaimo bars are?
No.
That's a Canadian thing.
Yeah, it's Canadian.
God.
Yeah.
Canada,
I'm
it'd be
thinking, like-
crazy if Canada were real, honestly.
I'm thinking like Toblerone or something.
Not even close. Think about it like a. Imagine if you had a s'more, but it only had one cracker. So the chocolate was on top, but not melted. So you had to like stick your finger through the chocolate. That would be like my porcelain. And then there's just this goopy stuff before you reach the cracker. There's something hard inside underneath.
Giggity.
You gross. You gross. You perv. Anyway, what? Thanks.
By the way, as Teacup is fending off the monkeys, Teacup and Odoroshi would hear just this almost unearthly, like, shrill, like, almost like a shrill kind of wheezing, which you realize is River laughing. She's laughing so hard she falls off the ladder backwards.
Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and get fingered by 4 monkeys. I am casting fear on them.
so they rip their fingers apart and run from you.
they just have to take the dash action and move as far away from me as they can if they fail a saving throw.
But their fingers are inside of you, all the giggity.
Yeah, they might get like cuts on their fingers and stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
it is a
Hashtag
little bit of a soft.
Their
fuck
own
monkeys.
Yeah, that's what you get for sticking your fingers in my holes. Can I just for fun, because this doesn't hurt people, see if I can catch Odoroshi in the blast too, to see if he can get scared, so he can experience fear for once.
Honestly, the poor people who just walked in to the women's bathhouse next door.
I would never hurt a PC intentionally. This does
Why?
not hurt. I just think
Fear
it'd be really
isn't,
funny
yeah,
if
fear
Odoroshi
isn't
was
technically
suddenly
a
scared
damn
of me.
good thing.
I'm
It's just
fine with
funny.
rolling for it.
Alright.
What's the DC on it? Because I'm sure I'm
Yeah,
not more
like
than,
just
like,
just
30
cast
feet
it in the
away.
chat so that makes it easy.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Just know that if this doesn't affect me, it will backfire on you tremendously.
I'm just saying it's an accident. I'm just meeting monkeys.
This
Oh yeah,
is-
you're panicking. You're just like, get it off, and it just happens to be.
Yes, it would be. There we go. Sorry, it was not letting me cast it. I just think it would be funny if it also happens to hit Odoroshi by accident.
Okay, Wisdom saving throw DC 14.
I'm just changing it.
Wisdom.
And then we'll move to the Oracle shit.
Okay. That's a 12.
No way.
Oh, get
Well.
these filthy monkeys off me! Fear!
Well, Odoroshi would now need to take the dash action, dashing right on out of into the open, completely nude. Dashing right out of the bathhouse.
Well, the question is, because we entered, typically the entrance to the baths is going to be the way of the changing room. So I'm going away from that because that's where Teacup is.
I mean, you can run parallel if it means that what's it called? If it means you'll get a further distance than going straight backwards with the fear
But I'm on the
effect.
opposite. I'm on the opposite end of the pool, the spring, where Teacup is. Because Teacup, I mean, I was standing kind of or sitting very close to the entrance, and Teacup was sitting close to me. So when I got up and walked away, I
Oh yeah, no, you're closer
literally-
to the entrance now. So.
No, I'm
Yes,
further
right.
from the entrance. Teacup is between me and the entrance. So
No,
I'm
no. Because the wall. So imagine we're in a box. The wall that what's it called? River was on to do this whole event is like opposite to where you would get changed. Basically, you were sitting from far away from the
Okay.
entrance, and then you moved away.
Okay. Then yeah, so when I get feared, I'm just going to I'm not necessarily gonna sprint, but I'm going to get up and walk and just kind of leave the area, which I had kind of already been planning on doing.
Oh no, you have to
Oh.
sprint. By the way, you have to take the dash action to do. You're frightened. Creature,
Well,
and you immediately
how
fail
far
to
is the door?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking Fargrim.
The door.
From the entrance to the spring to the door of the changing room.
5 feet. 10 feet. Because there's a desk in the middle that they greet you at. I mean, this is this is not a very large community, but it's big enough. Well, it's small enough that they use this to clean themselves, and they're fine. They have enough water, and so to
So
answer
I'm
your question,
immediately
yeah,
running through the changing room and out the front door.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I've got
Where
my
are you
towel wrapped
going?
around me.
My friend, you've left me with the monkeys.
Udoroshi, you are stopped by, well, you feel a strong woman's touch caress your hand as you run. As you look down to notice who it is a very kind.
Where is this?
As you were leaving, like you straight up ran out of the bathhouse.
So just outside the bathhouse is when she grabs my hand? Okay.
Yeah, she says, "Are you okay?"
I'm kind of looking around and go, what is fear line of sight based?
No, it's if the creature
Yeah.
enters its turn in a space where it doesn't have line of sights for you, you can make another wisdom save.
Please make another save.
So every 6 seconds, it sounds like.
Good God.
No, you're still fucking terrified.
So I'm looking around. I don't see what it is. So it's. I mean, yes, I'm still feared of Teacup at this point. But is it something that it would be terrified, or is it just I need to move away from? Like, am I visibly like shaking even though I'm no longer looking at the object of my fear? Like, am I hyperventilating even though I can't see you anymore?
I would say
I would
yes.
say
Each
roleplay it how you want.
action moves away from you to the safest route on each of its turns. So basically, you'd be like terrified on the second fail, still be running from him.
This is like when you're watching a movie and the person's running away from the killer, and then they go into an alley and they put their back against the wall and they're like,
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah.
So-
Like, obviously, I'm all wet. I've got a wet towel kind of wrapped around, my waist, and I'm just kind of looking around, seeing if, Teacup followed. I'm gonna turn to this woman. No, I'm not okay. And then I'm gonna take off again.
I come
Oh,
running
run.
outside. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it.
We're just on the ground laughing her ass off.
I just
I'm running another 60 feet.
cookies.
But yes, River, you see all of this shit happen.
Oh my
Like
God.
it's
The best part about this is he just came outside to apologize. You're back in line of sight. He's running another 60 feet. Time to dash again.
My friend's still running from me. Look like you anymore.
Odoroshi.
Chasing after him. Be my friend still.
You can't just drop the concentration. River shouts.
Can I?
Probably. I mean, it says the concentration spell. So
Not
presumably.
at this point. I don't think you understand that yet, because now you're outside the bathhouse. River's in the, still in the.
Oh yeah, now that you guys are back in line of sight, by the way, you don't get to make any more saves until you've broken line of sight with him. You just keep moving.
I'm thinking.
Odoroshi! I start chasing after him.
Oh
I'm
god.
not only doing that, but I am using what's my new feature? As soon as I can see a shadow within, was it 60 feet of me? I'm literally going to blink out of existence.
He's fucking gone.
What spell is that?
Oh fuck. Alright, so
This one.
you feel yourself drawn towards a strong signal of magic. And before your
You have a
eyes
6th level Shadow Monk feature.
I gave it to
Because I
him.
do.
Okay.
Listen, I know I give you guys crazy shit because I know you won't abuse it. I'll just
I'm out of line of sight. Fuck yes.
that
Oh, this was a concentration-based spell. I felt it when it faded away. I couldn't stop it at any time.
And I shake my head, like I clear my mind. I'm like, wait, that's just tea. What the hell am I doing?
All right. So I guess you all wandered into the Oracle's tent.
Yeah, Rivers is basically she was originally just waiting for a teacup in her in Odorochi to show up, but
I'm not anywhere, by the way. I'm not going to the
Yeah.
Oracle. I'm still fucking trying to look fishing.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Let's get back to that. So, Tenraiso, you you find the oldest windmill. Thought I had more scenes than this, but these are the best ones, I guess. You go to the oldest windmill, and the Oni lady was right. There is a stairs that go down and stairs that go up. You think that this was a reconditioned siege tower. But anyway. So you use the key and open the lock to the door to the basement where the water is supposed to be. This is where you feel another sense of deja vu, like you've been here before or you heard about this. There, as you descend the stairs, it's immediately like a small little cavern. Along the walls, you see. Um, they call them tribe symbols, where a group of dragon riders would get together and, form a guild, or form a battalion, so to speak. You see a few symbols of those there that are faded. Some of them have X's through them. Uh, Others have riders' names that you're familiar with, and death dates of their dragons. As you descend deeper into the spiral staircase, you see a wide open pool that's very clear and very bright, probably from the bright and. So these, the rock and algae down here produce light. So it's like full, not even dark. It's full light.
There's like bioluminescence basically.
Correct.
All throughout the
It's
this
dim light.
underground area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beneath the crystal clear water, you clearly see a skeleton. Or what you can think is a skeleton. However, what you do not mistake is a small dragon skeleton. Now, looking at this water seems to be like, 5 feet deep. I'm not sure if you have experience with like crystal clear water or anything like that, but it's really like an optical illusion. At least for me, because maybe I'm dumb. But you don't know how deep this is. However, you do see how it's getting fresh groundwater from a small little offshoot of water steadily flowing in. What would you like to do?
Well, well, I'm glad that there's a separate stream flowing into this place with fresh water, because that means that they aren't making a well with bodies in it, which would be really bad for their health. So, he's thinking that to himself for now, but then he's just like prepping himself. He does a little sort of stretching routine real quick, and then takes like 3 deep breaths, and then on the final one, when he breathes in, he just dives straight into the water.
As you descend into the water, there are the entire pool of this is a giant map of the pretty much battle plans of or what happened during the Great War. And as you get towards the bottom, you see a few outposts of dragon riders that are still existent. You see a fresh date that was 2 months ago in Scala. There's a dragon riders outpost there, and an older one in Zugra, in the Holy District.
You said in Gala, was it?
Scala, Skalla.
Scala. Okay.
Mm-hmm. To your, to everybody's immediate knowledge, why the fuck is Tenraizo on that? Okay. Anyway, to your immediate knowledge, it was a ally city to the Dragon Riders, and if you're not mistaken, is the Dwarf lands or is a Dwarven kingdom to the north.
Okay.
So at the bottom of the pool, you do indeed see dragon bones. If you like to determine what kind, you can roll investigation with advantage.
Okay. Would I need to make any athletics checks or anything doing this?
I will do that for you to swim back up, because I believe that's the most
Okay.
important one.
Okay, fair
But
enough.
how would you normally do it?
If I was doing it, investigation with a 13, 14. But if I was doing it, I'd do a depth limit, and then athletics checks it every time you pass one of the depth limits, whether you're going up or down.
That actually makes sense.
Like-
And I'll probably use
Yeah.
that if that's okay.
Yeah.
But this one wasn't that deep. It was just it would be really hard for like Odoroshi or River to do it because it's so deep and you're fucking long. So you have
mean-
advantage.
Yeah.
Would I be able to use my lightning lure? So it doesn't do damage if I don't pull it within 5 feet of me, but it can reach 15 feet down. So I could like whip it, grab a bone, and just make sure it doesn't land within 5 feet of me when I pull it up.
I mean, you're not here, but yeah, theoretically, maybe you could do that.
Sorry. Oh, I thought we all went.
No,
No,
no, this is just
you,
Ken
you
here.
chased after me, and Tenraizo is off on his own.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
River is kind of on her own as well because she just saw that shit show happen as she was hanging out with Neb. uh,
Fair.
I'll finish up with Tenraizo, go back to River, and then two dudes in the tent. So,
I was going to follow Odoroshi and Teacup once into the tent with them once they left.
oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
are walking in after Teacup, and that's where you
I hope
see.
you're fast, because if we're dashing, then
Oh yeah, she's very fast.
You do realize that they're a monk, right? They can.
Yeah, she has 40
you
feet
could-
walk. She has a 40 feet move speed.
40 feet move speed,
but
step
you're
of
not
the
stopping to
wind.
get dressed. You're
Plus,
coming out in a towel too.
I think she was already dressed when she left.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no. When she pulled the thing, she was dressed.
Yeah.
The prank.
Okay.
No,
You're the only two who are showing up nude to the oracle.
Y'all are just weird.
The one where you
Excuse me for
conspired with
wanting
a
to
monkey
relax.
finger-
God forbid, man, do it.
The one fucking day, Susan.
Anyway, you were somewhere, Fargrim. I rolled a 15 on the investigation check for the dragon bones. I don't know if that's good enough or not.
Yes, this is a frost dragon. You knew of. When I say know of, I mean like historical accounts, personally know, things like that. But there is a lot of the
Mhm.
organization that Well, you probably don't know because you weren't there from the legit start. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, so you don't know whose this dragon was, but you do find the gauntlet and a signet ring. Um, Also a book um inside of a glass box. The book is uh, safe houses for dragon riders and dragons, and breeding areas for dragons.
And he can't talk, but he's Sikar certainly going to think to himself that, well, I can see why this was down here. He was going to think to look for a book like that at the bottom of a well. Anyway, so Tenriso's gonna, like, after seeing all of this, is going to, like, take, like, one big claw and, like, swipe all of it up into his arm, and then sort of carry it to a way where, like, he has tucked his arm closer to his chest and everything is, like, resting in the arm.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to use his other arm to swim up, and like his tail, like sort of like a fish tail.
Hmm.
And before he goes though, before he does that, he's going to write what's it called? The current what's it called? Work in progress guild name down at the bottom of this.
Near the recent
Which,
signature or date?
yeah, near the recent signature.
Okay.
Yeah. So the dragon's voice down at the bottom. So if whoever wrote the most recent signature ever wants to come back, they know where to look.
That's awesome. So at this point, if
He's
you
gonna
want,
do that by like scratching a talon into the stone, by the way, because you can't
Right.
really like write beyond that.
that makes sense. If you wanted to grab, well, you don't like that. Never mind. I was about to say if you wanted to grab a dragon bone and see if you can do something with it, but that's like necromancy for you.
Yeah, no, that is going to lay there. That is the resting place. Ideally, he would give them like a proper burial, but considering there's also a human skeleton down here, I think I think the dragon's already had a proper burial. He's like, I'm not gonna be separating the dragon from the rider, and they're both down here.
That's nice. All right. So, are you enjoying yourself in the pool since you're big enough to, or do you want to further investigate if there's any more recent signs of dragon riders in this pool?
Uh, I think he's more. I think he gets out of the pool. He's like, no, this is a grave at this point. I don't really want to be here at all. I know that this is,
Yeah.
you know, the people around here are using it as a pool, but to him, this is a grave.
One person's grave is another person's pool, man. Shit.
Uh-huh. So like he would like immediately like try getting out basically. He'd just like swim all the way up and then pay his respects and then take his stuff.
So, do you return to the not so angry mom?
Uh, sure.
She doesn't
I mean,
want
she's
the
only
item, she just wants
frame
proof.
of reference I have.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, she doesn't want the item, she just wants proof that the legend was real.
I go up to the woman. proof was real.
I'm
It
sorry for
shows
my
her
outburst.
the blade.
Alright, sorry for interrupting you, though. Or talking over you. So, she is very impressed. But you said it was a grave, she says?
Yeah.
She looks at her husband and she looks back at you. For whom? It doesn't matter.
He doesn't. He doesn't answer. He's like, no. Anyway, ma'am, I would be advised against swimming in a pool with corpses in it, or drinking from it. You should probably stop, lest you get some kind of disease.
She goes, yes, we'll use the other water instead. And she looks like, what the fuck? We were bathing in a grave, swimming in a grave, drinking grave
Yeah.
water.
Like
she,
be like that, you know.
she's just like, fuck, dude.
Yeah,
I looked up beforehand, and I'm not gonna hand her the key back. That place is gonna remain locked up. Anyone who wants to get in there will have to lockpick their way in. So, whoever left the previous note.
Do you have any other questions for this woman?
What?
Do you have any other questions for her? Maybe, like, does she know anything about...
I have one question for you before I go.
Yeah? What is it, sir?
Do you know anyone of the Yoshinaga family? Do they still inhabit this place?
Seek the... What the fuck is that place called? The... 10. The Grand Dojo. And the Warrior Housing.
Alright.
That would be your best bet.
Alright. Well, I'm off. Again, sorry about the kid. Is he doing better?
Yes, thank you for asking. And now he doesn't like dragons.
Oh, good. Dragons are bad for his health.
He can join the rest of the world, apparently.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
he was scared by Tenrai, so therefore child fear. Which honestly, I would be fucking afraid of dragons for the rest of my life after
Yeah.
that.
I feel like I'd be afraid of dragons no matter what. Like, they exist in the world. Yeah, some of them are gods, but gods are angry. Anyway. I'm off. Bye, ma'am.
Have a
And you like...
bye. She just says bye.
No, he's gone. Like, doesn't even wait for her to say bye at that point, because like he needs time to sort of decompress after that emotional moment. So he just like jumps off and goes into a glide in the sky for a bit. Like anyone heading to the Oracle would be able to see me at this point, but good luck getting him down.
All right. So, Tenrai, so we'll say that the hobgoblin that met you before flagged you down. Sir Tenraiso, sir. Sir Tenraiso. You are
How's he
summoned.
flagging me down? Like, what's his go-to method actually from getting me down from the sky?
Fast walking and
God,
trying to
yelling
yell.
loudly.
Yes. and he's also like waving a handkerchief.
Okay. Yeah. Get like a candle to turn it into like air traffic control. Alright. He'll like come down.
Sir, Sir Tenraiso, as he's out of breath, must forgive me. I'm. Anyway, the Master Oracle, he summons you. The others are already at his tent. Please make haste, sir.
Right.
Alright, so the people inside the tent. For record, that is not how I imagined the Oracle. AI did not understand when I meant a big dude with a beard, but I digress. So there before you is a form of the Oracle, being surrounded by scholars and druids and mystics, all humming and chanting in cadence, but it's very hush and whisper. You see in between the oracle's eyes begin to close, and a third one begins to open, and a bright white yellow light comes from it. As he smiles, as he says, "Ha ha, children of the Qilin, or I should say, the Qilin's fated few." He said it.
Oh my god!
He said thing.
This is,
I don't know what those words mean.
I have watched the stars since you all were born, tragically loved, lost in your pathways here. You and the others. As you look up, as he points, he has the entire world map on the upper part of his tent. And there's little dots that glow. There's 6 dots that glow in the Junantir jungles above Tartana, and there's 4 dots that glow at Veronice. And they hold there. And it says, "You may have questions, and I may have answers. But first, each of yes, yeah. Each of you play an important role in for what is to come. I hear the cries of the eternal dragons, both in hiding and in the afterlife, screaming. Not for revenge, not for murder, but for balance. Sinestrum in Old Elvish and Onikin, the language of Oni, means the unstable one or the uncertain one. Since Odoric, the exiled god, crafted us, or the mortal races, as he gestures to people surrounding him, they survived the catastrophic event that split the world to what it is now. Most of them are survivors from that. So they are the first original humans. HLM, hashtag. So they are all focusing their chakra and energies through him to be able to be seen the truth. To be able to see the faded lines and or really the web of fate. So he says, first, do you have questions for me? And if so, I have ears to listen.
You said you've been watching.
What?
Cutting out. Keep out.
Said you said that you've been watching us since we were born.
Yes.
For me, is that just a couple weeks, or were you aware of more than that?
Unfortunately, and this breaks my heart to tell you, but you are from a forgotten age.
Is
You.
for me to know, or do you think I'm better off?
Your true name is. Hold on one second. Son of.
Oinkus.
Yeah,
He
right?
gazes up at the stars and focuses for a minute. Okay. I'm not just called Tika.
Alright.
Oh no. It better be cool.
He gives the name of the green dragon. The green dragon that died by the hands of the Army of Light. He says, you are a splinter or an echo of his soul that the other dragons were able to capture and breathe into you. However, wait, what?
I'm a dragon splinter.
No, you essentially you are a reincarnated god or reincarnated divine dragon. However, you do not have divine powers. You have okay, so your divine power is your sorcery class. But you, in and of itself, he explains, is an echo of that dragon's soul, or what they can capture of that being. They put it into you, erasing your memories, of erasing your past personality, your wisdom, and kept things that were true to your character, like your humor, your kindness, your respect, things, of course, your goofiness. But there are some things that were missing, but the rest of the dragons
Question.
were happy with you. What's up, River?
Question.
Yeah.
Why does he look like that? River just points at Tika.
Yes, if I'm a reincarnated god, you think they could have gotten the body a little better? I'm barely held together here.
You see as Tenrai sort of like flies into the tent as he says, "Okay, if I'm a reincarnated god," and he's just, do I leave?
No,
A
it's
reincarnated dragon god. I'm an actual dragon god.
the green,
reincarnated.
the slain green dragon specifically.
Him.
Apparently.
He looks at the oracle and then looks at Teacup, looks back at the oracle. You sure you got that one right?
I did not say they
Fair.
perfected this spell. However, to answer his question, a great craftsman presented Bao and the others with a suitable shell, and he designed it from hints of cloud, the tears of a unicorn, the song of a maiden in love, and the loyal and the and put the pieces together using the finest gold to for magic conductivity, similarly to like electricity. If that makes any sense.
Well,
So this
You
craftsman,
just said the tears of a unicorn and the song of a maiden. Google being electrified is hardly the weirdest thing you said.
okay, well, whatever. Read Old Norse mythology. You'll get where I'm coming from.
I just the Oracle canonically just said, "All right, whatever, fuck you."
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, Oracle. I didn't mean to. I'll read up on Norse mythology.
My fault, my fault.
All right, canonically he did not say that, but we'll just run with
Aw.
it. He he understands that you don't are like what the fuck, but in truthfulness, he to really above table explain it. So in some religions, but mainstream, we'll just go with Christianity mythos because we all know that the whole soul concept, right?
Do
What?
My name is Christian. I know nothing about Christianity.
I will
Got
kill
you.
you with a brick. I will kill.
So, in Norse spirituality, there's three parts to what it is called the soul in Christian sense. But we'll just take the idea of the soul, right? So, above table, when someone dies, they do lose weight, and people think that it's a soul, whatever. In this case scenario, Bao and Sobo Quinn were there, and they were able to capture the essence so it wouldn't corrupt the land with an emotional echo. If you're not familiar with emotional echo, sometimes when players kill hags or or areas are cursed with eldritch storms. Um, but I digress. Teacup, you are a reincarnated. Canonically, yes, you are a reincarnated dragon god. However, you do not have their full spells and abilities. You are just a echo of that, or pieces of that dragon's soul.
Thank you for telling me. Um, I don't feel like a dragon god.
You don't look one.
I
But
I'm humble enough to admit that.
Good, he says, understandingly and nodding his head.
I I think it's important to know more about that when the time comes, but for now I think I need to figure out who I am and where I fit. Thank you, Oracle.
My pleasure. I'm sorry to weigh this on you like that. I just. It hurt me that you did not know, and that you were struggling to find out, and knowing that you would find little to no information from others besides grand sages such as myself, which really there's only like one or two, but he's the main shit. He says, the dragons have also been watching you, um, and but they choose not to interfere, to give you. They choose not to interfere, so you may find the path of your own self-discovery.
Yes, I understand. Um, eh, I must excuse myself. I'm feeling quite emotional right now. I'll be outside for just a moment. And you see Teacup slowly walk outside, and the second you can't see him anymore, you hear him start like cheering and yelling, "I'm a dragon god!" Just like- Pretends to be so humble inside and leaves. Just start reading.
While everybody
Just
at the tent could
sighs.
hear you.
And then after like a
Yeah.
few minutes, I just come back in and say, "I've collected myself."
Like while you're gone, while you're like screaming like that, and I'm just gonna look to the oracle and be like, "See what you've created. Sometimes it's better not to tell the truth."
Look what you've done.
God.
Question. The you referred to us as faded by a Qilin? How was it pronounced exactly?
What were you asking the oracle?
The you said something had fated us, tied us together as a Roshi.
Yes.
The Qilin.
The Qilin. Right. What is that? I've never heard of it.
It is a being that serves as protector and overseer of the balance that is all around us. They prophesize heroes, they warn us of wars and plagues, but they are a very benevolent and strong creature. They have, over the past 100 years, have traveled throughout Sinistrum and are believed to have come over um, during fuck during the dragons and the Oni. As the dragons watch from above and uh, mingle with the people, the Qilin sticks to the more natural places, overlooks what the Fae would have, or I should say the old Fae. The new Fae, he kind of looks distraught when mentioning the new Fae. The new Fae are sort of ruthless, but you shall not see them for quite a while. Hopefully.
That. Oh. Well, I know better than the question why we were chosen, considering how this seems to be a divine dragon reincarnated. Uh,
Do you have any questions
Silent.
for me, Lost One? As he looks deep, as his third eye looks deeply into River's aura, you feel like you have the intention of someone that is worth your time.
Did Qilin... Did it cause my path cross mask?
It did not cause you to lose your village. It simply helped. Yes and no. But
That's
mostly,
not what I mean more, did it help me survive?
did it help you survive? Yes, because you were meant to help the people of this world. Um, this, the past 100 years of war has devastated a lot of ecosystems, hearts, the and people. They grow up in such confusing times, where they're believing the heroes of the old, who actually did help people and did work with the dragons at one point in time, or side with the actual gods. A lot of people and younger people are torn and conflicted, don't know how to think for themselves, don't know how to feel besides what side when the war is coming to them. You and the others, as he looks, as his eye, well, he tilts his head back and looks up at the six in the Junetier forest and the four in Veronice. He says, and he kind of stops the four in Veronice, and he says, "You shall meet these four soon. To to hope to take something that is precious to you, dear river."
I have nothing left. What could possibly return to me?
That fortress by your old village, does it not deserve to be burnt to the ground?
I yeah, suppose.
Once you retake that fort, they will not have a strong hold on these lands, and these people can be free. I believe if you were to raid it with the others, they will find stability in these lands once again.
Others chosen by the Qilin.
Alright, so
Even with reinforcements, like
the.
it's hard to think.
How do I say this? The chill. You're asking about the chillin'. I'm thinking about something else. So, the chillin' did help you meet your master because that was fated. The oracle is now saying that there's a way to reclaim a piece of your past.
Right. No, I
Now,
get that.
now that you know that you have allies very close to you. Is it a part of your fate
Right.
to reclaim the stability of the world? Absolutely. Is it your fate to establish or win the war? Fuck yeah. And kill the rising gods? Absolutely. But specifically, your fate is not to reta raid that fortress. That's just a
Part
thing
of
on. Yeah, that's just something that he is
Well,
suggesting. He's just trying to inspire an idea inside of you. To be like, hey, if you do this, this can happen.
Rue does not look inspired, but she doesn't seem opposed to it.
I suppose I will have to take your word for it if this thing can really be done with 8 people. I remember that fortress being quite large. But I suppose. Ignore me. I see no reason to believe that you would be anything but telling the truth on this. So I will take your word for it. You understand though that it still does seem a bit fantastical to take an entire fortress like right?
Yeah.
Right. That is all I had. I just want to make sure that was we were all clear on whatever we intend on doing with that.
All right. Any more questions for the oracle?
Yeah, Odoroshi has been kind of silent listening to all these conversations. Kind of step forward and, you know, kind of bowing his head slightly in respect, and is going to mention, Oracle. I have many a question, but most importantly being, why me? If you have watched me for so long, what do I bring to this team? Why was I chosen? Was I chosen to lead this group, to keep them from falling apart?
You were the only one who received the vision.
No,
If nothing else, you brought us.
That is why I'm asking.
upon mutual agreement, um, I've met the Qilin before, and he has whispered of all 14 of you. Um, we just believe in you. Well, there's more to that, but sincerely, we believe in you, Odoroshi. Your mind, your spirit, your heart is what it will take to overcome the obstacles ahead of each of you. With
You say,
what's up?
I was just gonna say, you say my heart, but I am no hero. I am what's left when heroes die. So why give me the task?
We never said you were heroes. We said you were able to change the tides of fate to stop the war. Yes, that is heroic, but essentially you are all going, well, all are on a murder path against ascending gods.
Murder path.
Or a war path. Yeah, war path sounds a lot better. But
Crusade, perhaps.
So we were chosen for our abilities for violence?
among other things, your metal. We can choose any. The Qilin did not choose the greatest warriors in the land. It chose the ones that it believed in the most. The ones that it knew would make a difference and can make a difference.
So is this my punishment or my absolution?
Let me Google absolution for a minute.
Is this my punishment or my redemption, basically?
Why do you feel you have done wrong?
I would have thought if you had been watching me, you would know that. And above table, it has to do with my background. Why I feel so guilty about a lot of different things. Um, if you remember, I have the criminal background,
Yes.
and it's because of what happened, during the time that I was set as guarding the Tory.
He says,
How I kind of got dragged into that, and that has become kind of something that has weighed on my mind for a long time.
he nods understandingly and he says, "In my eyes, that was nothing. You are forgiven in my eyes. You should not be so hard on yourself. Although that is all you do know is the way of the monastery. I hope this is a ugly blessing for you to experience the world outside of the floating rock or the floating fuck. I had a good name for it. Monastery. So original, Fargrim. Yeah, the floating monastery.
That's fine. So far, all I have seen is imperfection.
And that is the beauty of the world, Odoroshi. Everything is imperfect, and that's what makes it perfect. I, for one, was not allowed to be within the. Or he says, my clan was not allowed to be in service of the monasteries for a childish thing that I've done in my past. And that was I was in love with the future wife of the fuck. Yeah. The future wife of the monastery leader, i.e. your master. Your master did have a son and wife. However, they're only whispered through the other people. But there are certain dates that he keeps to himself. And now you know that it wasn't to do a ritual, it was to mourn.
I see.
They died of natural causes, like disease and in their sleep.
Gotcha.
And the kid was like 12, and the mother was old enough. So, as you know, monks or spirit guards, some of them do take up wives to, but it depends on the clan.
Okay.
You are. You. How do you imagine your clan, or do you want to get back to me on that?
I know nothing of my clan. My next question was going to be specifically how long had the Oracle been watching, and what does the Oracle know of my clan, of my past? Because I literally was abandoned on the monastery steps before, I really had any concrete memories. I think like 2.5 or 3 years old. So my entire life, I've only known and remembered the monastery aside from running and like I don't even remember what my parents' faces look like, so I know nothing about them, only my family at the monastery.
Your parents were herbalists. Your father a wizard. Your mother ran the shop and had a small clinic in Tartana. Unfortunately, um, they some of the humans did not like the fact that Oni, even although peaceful, were living amongst them. And it's not everybody who felt this way. It was an ignorant bunch. They crucified your mother, beat your beat your father to death, and left you to carry your blind your baby sister who is now blind from the smoke damage. Deep into the bamboo forests of Juntur, where there the Qilin found you, and the rest you know. Your sister, however, is in Zulgra. She is married to a very fine fisherman, and she sings at tea houses, um, for people's amusement. but she is called the Songbird of the East, or I should say, of the South. Her name is Marina, making you two. Uh, hmm. You also have an estranged uncle who lives where the in what is now called the Grayscale Island. He oversees a village as a small feudal lord. He has children as well. So Odoroshi, in your direct line of like your parents' lineage and shit, you are the last. You are the head of house of that, but you have an uncle who is kind of like a feudal lord. So I don't know how that power dynamic works. Like above table.
Okay.
Like,
Yep.
but we'll figure that out. But you have a
Let's-
sister, and you have an
Yep.
uncle with a few cousins.
Otsuroshi's monk training has paid off. He has maintained a straight face throughout this, as if he's just taking in information. He's not really reacting in one way or another. However, looking into his eyes, anybody who's paying attention is knowing that like he's processing and the wheels are turning. Like there's a lot going on in Otsuroshi's mind. But he's not responding. He's just kind of looking and just kind of like a kind of emotion reaction.
Mm.
That is a lot of information to process.
To be fair, your sister does not know of you. However, she always suspected that she had a sibling, or always wanted a bigger brother.
You say the tea house is here in Zulgra.
Yes.
Any particular ones?
She mainly entertains at the. What is that bird's fucking name?
What kind of bird is it?
Hummingbird. The Hummingbird Tea House. And then the other one is the Desert Rose Sanctuary and Smokehouse, where they serve barbecue and tea. But yeah, she's
Thank you for that information.
yeah, she's doing well. She does have a kid on the way as well, so you'll be an uncle, Roshi. Sorry, that was terrible. Um,
Roshi. Oh, what a unique name.
And Odoroshi just completely ignores you. That comment.
I'm gonna
Just-
call him Roshi from now on. I can see it annoyed him.
yes, let's give him a turtle shell for his back. I can see like Odoroshi wearing Hawaiian t-shirts.
And growing a goatee, shaving
even
off the
more
sides of
funny.
his beard.
It's even more funny because he was hanging out with monkeys earlier.
Oh,
You know what? I just need to shapeshift into a turtle. Um. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of turn and start walking towards the front of the tent. But before I get too far, I will stop, turn around, and just kind of bow my head slightly and thank the oracle for the information. And then I'm just gonna kind of try my best not to stagger out of the room from finding out this life-changing information.
Many blessings light your path, kinsman. As he lowers himself down from his levitation, the elders around them uh, close their eyes and kind of fall asleep or get into this like very tired state. And the oracle's eyes open up to those fucking hellacious orange eyes. And he sits there and he starts to smoke his pipe and watch, just watching you, the party.
As I get to the door, I want to put kind of my hand on one of the sides of the frame and turn around and look over my shoulder, and I want to ask him a question in Giant, which is Oni.
Mm-hmm.
I will send this to you.
Okay.
It is. So yeah, so I'm going to ask that in the Oni dialect of Giant.
Sorry, I'm just responding to Odoroshi.
Yeah, once I get the answer to that, then I will just kind of continue out of the tent to go reflect.
Got real quiet.
Yeah, he's
Sorry,
saying a few
I asked-
sentences. This is a few sentences. It's a really good question. I'm just like, fuck, where do I begin?
Yeah, I asked.
Bit rude to ask someone to respond with an entire conversation as you're leaving out the door.
It's such an anime thing, though.
I'm
Literally. Oh,
not gonna
no, see
lie.
you later. Also, tell me your views on religion.
It's nothing of that sort. I asked a question that literally could be a yes or no question. It really comes down to how much detail Farther needs to give me for it.
Dude, I'm no holds barred giving you details.
Okay. Well, then I apologize to the party. I should have mentioned it earlier and, allowed you to prepare for it, but it was just something that popped into my head. So I'm like, since we have the Oracle, even though he's come down from his levitation and whatnot, there might still be some sort of information to glean from this.
Damn, Oracle's power's out and I never even got to ask a question yet. That's how
Right.
it is.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I feel like someone's fucking missing. What's going on?
He's already powered down. His freaking, brain machine over here is already put to sleep.
I go over and I give him a little kick. I'm like, hey, you've missed my friend. Wake up. Call me a god and do whatever the hell you did with those other guys. My friend needs advice too. Hello?
I look at Teacup like, is he speaking of me? Like, no, don't say that out loud. I'm just giving you a look like, huh?
Don't look at me like that. Yes, you, my friend, my fellow dragonkin. I'm speaking of you.
Okay.
I
I
shake
didn't
him.
really have much of a question to ask.
Wake up! I don't care. You get what your chance. I don't know if that's how it works, but whatever. Wake up!
Wake up!
Slap his face.
Put on a little makeup.
These poor fucking, like, meditative monks conjuring on psychic power. You just, like, wake up shaking them violently.
I can see it now. The Oracle kind of wakes up, opens his eyes, looks at you, and says,
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
Quite rude, actually. If you really think about it. Wait,
So I responded to you.
thank you. But yeah, so the Oracle says that in Giant or in Common?
Giant, to be respectful, but he will repeat himself in common. He says, "This war is this war was chosen by the betrayer gods," as he refers to the party of old and their legitimate betrayal against the legitimate gods. 3 omens betrayed this. Should be period. A constellation that fell as a meteor shower due to people's lack of faith, rebirthed into a half-elf druid, who you will meet. Second, the mists of Tartana evaporated. Third, disease amongst the merfolk people. These omens are to bring a long war that only chosen people can overcome. Fortunately, we have capable people within our world. And he looks at each of you individually as he says that, and he also points to the 6 in the Genetier Forest and the 4 that are in Veronice. And he drops his hand over the 6 in Tartan and he says, "These 4 you shall see very soon." But yes, this is a chosen war solved by fated people. Or, yeah, chosen war solved by chosen people.
Yeah. These 4 you'll see soon, unless scheduling doesn't align, in which case you won't be seeing them.
Dude,
Scheduling demon, the true BBEG.
you have no fucking idea. But you do. But, dude, I want to take
no,
I want to take a taser to my balls half the time. I'm like, what dates are you available?
Well, Farker, the question was more of, and I'll tell the party this, above table. My question was, is this war fated, or can fate be broken or taken in a new direction? Can we break fate? Can we make our own decision? Or are we fated to do this? Like, is the conclusion of this war already planned out by the gods and everything else, or is this something that we will need to take into our own hands and literally change our fate to try and save the world?
That is
We'll
not
do-
a yes or no question. I don't know what you.
Well, I'll go with the
Is it
second.
Fated, yes
or
or no?
can we make
Yes.
our own fate? Yes or no?
Make your own fate. However, so pretty much like you are the chosen players. It doesn't matter how you win the game. It's if you want to win the game to have a normal life, or at least this is what the Oracle and the Qilin think. Like, fuck. So,
Oh no, we are fated to lose this war. The Army of Light is supposed to win. We can change our fate if we win.
yes.
It's not that we are fated to automatically, we are going to defeat the Army of Light. Prophecies and fate is
Right.
saying we will lose. It's up to us to change that in order to destroy the Army of Light.
So there is, unlike Doctor Strange, he cannot. There's no definite outcome. It's the fact that you were chosen was because these guys were powerful before they decided to become ascending gods. So you are fated to know each other and to try and it's up to you if you want to whatever side you want to be on. You are fated to change the world one way or another. And I doubt River's going to join the Army of Light anytime soon.
Sure isn't.
I don't think any of us are.
As Ten Raiso holds a rifle to all of your heads. You said what?
Alrighty.
So the Oracle says the gates of Zulgra are now open. Well, I mean they're always open to you guys to explore, but he says feel free to come back here at any time. We have a lodging for you within the city in one of the tea houses. The one, oh, fucking god. I just gave the name out 10 minutes ago. It was the last one with this.
Hummingbird?
Yes, the hummingbird.
You gotta write this
Murder
stuff
the
down, my
Desert
man.
Sanctuary.
I
Yeah.
thought I did,
Mm.
but I forgot that I transferred. Well, I'm starting to transfer everything to Obsidian
Ah, okay.
because before I was just writing most of my prep in Notepad. I was just like, this doesn't work.
No.
I mean, it does, but it doesn't. Well, before that, I was using Miro, and then they changed, and I was just like, why? So, I digress. So how's everybody doing on time?
I'm good.
Okay.
It's only like
Okay.
11:30.
Yeah, I'm good for at least another half hour.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so where do you guys want to go from here?
I want to get my phone. Like, didn't even offer me a question. I'm,
Well,
I'm more pissed about not being offered the
motherfucker,
question.
he asked the group, What is your
Sucks
question?
when you're not consulted on things.
Here's the
isn't it?
thing. Even if my character doesn't have anything to ask, the fact that I wasn't offered offends me.
Oh, like naming our group.
Yeah.
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 I feel
I
your
don't
pain.
know. Don't be on watch. What can I tell you?
I think
Well,
the real
You
lesson,
were on watch, literally.
10, the real lesson here is include everybody. Please. Oh, Guildmaster, oh, Guildmaster.
I start slapping the Oracle some more.
Whoa.
Stop attacking the Oracle.
He left one of my friends out.
He's already predicted that you'll attack him. That's why he's not hitting back.
He,
That makes no sense.
Tenrai,
If he
so
predicted he'd dodge it.
he looks at you curiously and he says, "Are you curious about the recent date?"
Little bit. But I like figuring this stuff out on my own. I don't put much stake in prophecy, and as you've just recited, the fate is malleable. There were others in the past who have been given prophecies about, oh, you'll be a hero, or oh, you'll be a god. Look how that turned out. Shida attains immortality and suddenly he wants to conquer the world. All because he got an ego. Told that he would be some great leader. My goal isn't that. My goal is very, very simple. To protect them. It like points over to Teacup still attacking the Oracle.
How about canonically he doesn't attack the Oracle and attacks every... Well, actually, it doesn't matter. Because when Teacup punches through the Oracle, it's just like punching through fog. And he's not phased.
He's misty. He's so busy. He's fading away. Our chance to ask questions gone. Like the wind.
I think my opinion of the Green Divine Dragon is lower every day.
What was that about divine savant? Always has.
There is only one question I want, and I would prefer to ask it in private. And then he's just gonna like sit there and wait for everyone to leave.
Like a whole bunch of people surrounding him.
It's more so that you guys are still in the room.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think these monks can say anything. I'm gonna be honest. They don't look well.
They don't...
Alright,
They don't...
monks. My friend's waiting for you all to leave.
So they
Oh,
begrudgingly leave, and it's just you and the Oracle and River Tenraiso.
Wine River.
Because she...
I
Okay.
well, I mean,
I
River
know.
can stay if she wants, but like, you know.
Well, typically...
Probably something that that's probably wanting to ask alone, so she'll respect his privacy.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hey, River, should we peek in through the door?
Let's not. And by that I mean do not.
No fun.
I think...
There's plenty of.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go slap these monks? They can't talk.
Why? You realize we would get kicked out almost immediately if we did that.
No, I slapped the Oracle and we were fine.
What? When did you?
I was shaking him around and all. You didn't see that. He turned into mist.
Just sighs.
River was in her own world, didn't see that.
What? I'll take one of these guys. Grab one. People and start shaking them.
Jeez.
Be nice to my friends.
You two, could you please get out?
Alright, bye.
Yeah.
Stop messing with the monks.
Urge starts hurting. Teacup out.
I just stand beside one of the monks and start talking to him. Just about nothing. Let me tell you about monkeys.
Teacup, out.
Oh no, outside the door. I'm walking and talking.
Okay.
That's me.
I didn't realize the
exiting
monks
scene.
would be leaving. I didn't realize the monks were leaving too. Because I figured there were need for like prophecy telling.
They were, but I'm not going to explain it because you don't like prophecies or prophets.
Nah.
I just take one guy with me. Come with me. Your name's Ted now.
Yeah. There's only one prophecy, and I don't even think it's really prophecy that I want told. Will I ever see Saishu again? Either 100 years, 200 years, it doesn't matter. Will she reincarnate? Like Teacup?
She chose.
I don't know who her father was, but I know he was divine.
She was an offspring of the Silver Dragon. And the reason why she wasn't selected for reincarnation was because she chose to be with you.
Right.
You carry her with you. Not just symbolically, but she spiritually left her imprint upon you.
That's clear as day to anyone looking at me.
Oh my god. So you know how in the good original Star Wars when like Obi-Wan died, there was the ghost of Obi-Wan and shit? Similar situation. People can see, well, this oracle can see that she is with you here. But to speak with her again, there is two places that can work. Deep within the glass forests of Veronice, there are crystals that absorbed the shadow essence of Odoric as he was opened by Ashita in the mountains of Wu-Tang. These crystals make scrying mirrors for magic practitioners and are very good conduits for necromancy and pretty much like grave domains and spirit bards kind of thing. Like if a spirit bard made a pick out of one of these crystal glass, it would have like devastating effects, but I digress. It's a conduit of scrying magic. There is a ritual where you can focus on that person, and you will be able to see them and ask them 3 to 5 questions, or have a minute of their time. Yeah, have a minute of their time. We'll just go with that. Once every 5 years. On a full hunter's moon. I have one of these. A small handheld one that I used to see my dogs with. He hands it to you cautiously. He says, you are not the only one looking into mirrors like these. There are ways for other viewers of mirrors to see who is viewing into them. So tread lightly with that. And then the other place is in the Elders. Well, no, the floating necropolis. There's a sentient, well, a celestial being that is pretty much overseeing the spirits there. They'll be able to conduit them, that a spirit through them for a slightly longer duration. But yeah, those are the two ways.
He hands the mirror. He as he's being offered the mirror, he pushes it back. If I want to do this, I want to do it right. I'm not going to take this away. Especially someone like you. Thank you. It gives me some solace. Even if it confirms that I won't see her again. I can still talk. Alright.
Wow, that got depressing. All right. So you all, I kind of dropped some lore this session. I hope I answered some questions.
You said the forest of where? I didn't get that part.
The glassed forest in the continent of Veronice, or the Elvish capital.
Berenice. Okay.
As in very nice.
Yes.
I like.
My wife, very nice. #1 prostitute, all Kazakhstan. Yeah, that's where I got Veronice from. I was just like, this is Veronice?
Wow. Wow. Very nice. They found the shit. If they don't talk like that, I don't want to go there.
I think my group would get extremely fed up because I love Borat.
Can you imagine we walk in, it's just like a bunch of really fancy, like elvish people. One walks up to us and goes, "Hello, very nice to meet you."
God, no.
Welcome to my village. I'm go.
Your skills are not black.
What? Crazy. Are you shitting on my face? That makes no sense out of context. I accidentally said that in a session to mean lying, and shitting on my face has become like a saying for a bunch of my groups.
Wow.
What? Are you face shitting me? You shitting on my face? No.
The army of light.
Hello, we are the army of light.
And then one elf is just walking down with a backpack. We're going to Zukra, and then the whole village is starting to like blow up.
Fever dream. Okay, what's
Anyway, when Ten comes out, you see him like looking notably upset, and then he just like, without talking, just flies off.
That doesn't bode well.
Talks to dude with profession he despises, gets honest answers, gets pissed off anyways.
Yeah, honestly, I don't like. He has to come. Like, he just given the prophet has just told them. Like the prophet, whose entire job it is to tell accurate foretelling of the future, has told them that fate can change. and then simultaneously giving him the bad news that there's no reincarnation. There's only Teacup gets to reincarnate.
No.
Hey, what
Okay.
about a wolf?
Out of
Kill me. Let's see what happens.
okay. Teacup is not the
Okay,
only
okay,
one
that's
who
the
can
gist of
reincarnate. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Are you just Are you pissed because you're not like in your own easy kai right now? I get it.
No, no, no. What the fuck? No. I just want to. Here's the thing. What's it called? I just like wallowing in the somber tones for a bit before we immediately switch to Borat jokes. You know,
That makes
This is
sense.
true.
like you completely take it out of the tone the moment you try to lighten the mood with stuff like that. But like, just let it ride. Let the
Okay.
RP go.
Uh,
Yeah.
All right. I thought I
no,
did something. I thought I gave you an answer that you as a player did not like.
Oh no, no, no! Me as a character does not like that.
Okay.
I'm a player. I don't care. The only thing I want is to keep that vibe going, basically.
I
Keep that
apologize
somber vibe.
for misunderstanding.
Oh yeah, no, no.
All right,
In
everybody.
character, no, he's pissed.
Well,
Doggone
yeah.
consistent
Yeah.
tells about something. Are you okay?
He's fun off. You can very clearly see the way he's
Yeah,
going, though.
he is
Yeah,
fun.
so you know, it's not very hard to track him.
He's flying very angrily.
Yeah.
Air
Maybe I won't make
rage.
fun of him tonight.
Yeah.
I'll go
Alright.
try and follow him, I suppose.
Oh yeah, no, River can actually keep up. My flight speed
Yeah.
is technically slower than her doing Step of the Wind plus dash action every turn.
She just fucking mumes off.
Yeah.
Cast fly on myself, and I start dashing 120 feet a turn.
Oh shit.
Where are you
Are
going?
you actually? Are you actually?
Sure. We'll get along. Why are you running away?
I hate that you can catch up.
I'm not running away, I'm running after. What? Go find an inn or something. No, what do.
Do you want to hold my hands out?
We're going to Zogra, yes?
She
Yeah.
shuts the full.
Go find horses for us.
All right.
As you guys are flying, go find horses.
Yeah.
Specifically at Teacup.
Yeah, yeah. This is just to get
So
Teacup on
fair.
some meaningless tasks, by
Yes.
the way. You get
Oh,
him distracted with
I will
the
pay you
ADHD brain.
$100.
I know.
Oh yes, you've given me the glorious dragon god task. I shall go get horses. Odoroshi, we have a divine quest. Fly back to Odoroshi.
Oh god, I'm just
But you have
imagining
no
future
idea where I
sessions
am.
now where his ego is just massively even more inflated.
God.
Yeah, Odoroshi disappeared like 15 minutes before 10 decided
Oh
to
yeah,
fly
no, you were
off.
like the first one out of the tent. Like when I called for everyone to leave, you were already gone. I have no idea where Odoroshi is.
Odoroshi,
Exactly.
where
Yeah.
are you? Hello?
You've been going 120 feet every 6 seconds. Like, yeah. Depending on how crowded or how kind of, what's the term I'm looking for? Dense with buildings this place is. Chances are you have no idea where I am. I found a nice little quiet spot to kind of be in solitude for a couple minutes.
I guess I just start looking for horses.
Yeah. You see, he's like sort of the direction that I'm flying is towards the hobgoblin and the goblin ship, because that's where we left the prisoners. Like it's gotten in his mind like Ten's just angry, kind of angry flying right now, but he's also like, okay, if I keep my mind on a job right now, I won't feel as angry. I can take my anger out on the prisoner. That's the vibe he's going for right now.
So your prisoners are currently in the Great Hall in Zulgra.
Oh, were they transported by? Who were they transported by?
The uh, Oracle's special guard
Oh,
of like
cool. I thought we would have to do that to do that ourselves
no, they're
because we didn't tell anyone.
they the Oracle foresaw this day to come. Therefore, he was just already had dude at the shore with sushi and sake, telling you what was
Yeah.
going on. He said just he. Another main reason why he was there is so you guys were presentable before uh, the Oracle, because I'm sure River and Teacup smell like vomit from getting seasick.
Yeah. Yeah.
We bathed.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh.
he set that shit up for you, so you guys didn't have to worry about, oh, where's our prisoners, or oh, um, we have to escort them. Fuck. So he was like,
Alright. In that case, when he lands at the Hobgoblin and asks where the prisoners are, because they get. I don't think he had any idea that the guards had actually took them away. Because we were having a conversation with the mermaid when she arrived, and then we went off to find what's it called? Yeah. We went after the bathhouse after that.
so the Hobgoblin explains to you what I pretty much did. He said, our special forces of this area are even the Grandmaster of the dojo in town escorted these prisoners and are now awaiting trial in the Great Hall. You are invited there, and the leaders. There's 3 leaders of Zulgra, 2 women and a man. 2 women are Oni, 1 red, 1 blue, and the man is a Goliath cleric. He's pretty much like a shaman. And the other 2, one female is a wizard, and the other one is a barbarian. Oh no, a monk. I'm sorry. Not only are they the leaders of Zulgra, but they represent. Alright, one of the women is actually a orc. So most of the races are accurately represented in the council. But yeah, you're more than welcome to go to their hut. I can't think of names right now because my brain is fucking mashed potatoes. But you're
Not anymore. That's sake.
might get sake for my birthday this weekend. But yeah. No, that was above table.
Yeah.
That was completely random thought.
You did a different voice, so I'm assuming it was above table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, he says, yeah, just go to Zulgra, the Great Hall. As soon as you enter, there is.
We're still following my list. She's like, would you slow
Yeah.
the fuck down?
Well, how long do you think it would take you to catch up? By the way, I mean, you can travel like basically like an extra. What was it like? What's your movement speed right now?
40.
Like base movement. Okay, so your base movement speed's 50. My base movement speed. My base movement speed is 50. Yours is 40. So I can action dash, and then I can do like 100. So you know, but you can action dash bonus action dash.
Yep.
So, so you can you do eventually outpace me.
Will you stop running so fast? Fine, whatever.
Technically, if it turns into a chase thing, you'd have to start rolling con mod things to not gain exhaustion. It's a
Yeah.
whole mechanic. That's not
Well,
very
I'm
fun.
so glad that I have way higher con mod than River does.
So you might actually, she might start catching up, but you might outpace her and run away.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a sprinter and I'm a marathon runner.
You can almost
Anyway,
So you
but
guys,
yeah, no,
I know Mines is currently meditating about the.
we sent Teacup out to find horses. We don't need horses, but we just needed him. River wanted him off the out of the way.
Yes.
And I'm
Do I find
currently
horses
hanging
with a
out with
21 survival
this
check?
Christ. You
How many horses do I find with a 21 survival check?
you find 6 horses, all of them like painted horses, palominos. And
I start riding one, and I tie them all together with a rope.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, a horse can support a 300-pound person. Never mind. I was like, yeah, okay. I didn't think about
I
that.
mean, mechanically, he could be like, 1,200 pounds, but as long as he's a medium creature and the horse is a large creature, it works.
God, that's dumb.
Me.
Yeah.
Do they like me with a 12? 12 animal handling.
So the Teacup, the horse you are now riding, you have a higher chance of taming it to be your companion. Ah, waka waka.
Oh.
But you do have 12.
I want it to be a beautiful black horse with a little white diamond on its forehead. Can it be a beautiful black horse with a white diamond?
Yes, Arthur, it can be.
No, I want to. Okay, this is weird, but I used to be in equestrian school when I was a kid, and I had a horse named Crystal, and she was a beautiful black horse with a white diamond on her head.
That's cute.
Yeah. Do you miss riding horses?
Yeah? Are you kidding?
Okay.
How often do you go to school and you get to go ride horses for school, man? I don't know why I went to this school,
Well,
but you know.
was that like night school where you practice jousting and
dude.
shit?
No, it was some weird ass school I went to for like a year and a half, and I also learned how to make igloos and make birch bark to a tea from twigs. Like, I don't know, man. I had a weird childhood.
That's Canadian Mountie School, sir.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Dude.
I was in Children's Aid for a bit. I went out in some real rural area, and I did that, and then I moved back to normal city times shortly after. Anyway. Oh yes, this beautiful horse, Crystal. Yeah. And I've got the other horses tied up behind me. I guess just in.
Are
two other
any of
friends
these
going on.
horses clearly owned by the people around here?
Yes. Well, some of them.
Ah, I am a god. These are my horses now. Yeah.
In the village, you are now whispered as the pale one with 12 horses.
12. I thought it was 6.
Oh,
Okay, I'll
6?
take 6 more. No, it's 12. It's fine.
It's okay. Villagers can't count. It's fine.
Listen, I'm just saying, if they die, I can use them for my catapult spell.
I'm ignoring that.
Uh-huh.
I'm just imagining Teacup just launching cans of dog food at people.
or just a full horse. It's fine.
No,
Oh no,
well,
the
Jacob
object
just
has
gets
to
the
weigh 1 to
junk
5
jet from
pounds.
Fallout.
I'll have to cut them up and then launch them. This is some
Dude,
more crimes
I
we're
almost
talking
threw
about now.
up.
For now, I'm just riding with my plethora of horses.
Okay.
Oh,
Ted
fuck.
Riso, you definitely see this stampede of teacup majestically riding.
My ass is constantly breaking as every time the horse bounces.
I'm just seeing this in the distance and going.
What?
It's,
I
this is,
told him to get horses.
I did it! I did my quest!
oh, hello, River.
Why? What is happening with you?
Ah,
Wilted.
that's some bad news, that's all. It's. Come on, let's walk and talk. I want to outpace those horses.
Yes, I.
I don't know if you get it. The horse is pretty
I-
fast. Yeah!
Elf?
I'm coming!
I should have specified. How much did that even cost him?
I don't think he bought any of them.
They were free! Just lying around in a fence.
Oh, we're not gonna be able to go back, are we?
No, no. I think it's going to be very hard to go anywhere with him.
The news you received, it was about. It was a pair, wasn't
Yeah, it was. I asked if it was possible for her to reincarnate like him. Or maybe come back somehow. You know how much I disapprove of necromancy, so despite that being the obvious option, I would never go there. I got
So-
locations, that's all. He told me I can go to a couple of 2 different locations, talk with her, but that's all. Just talk. There's never going to be a happy ending in my case. And you know, having that
Sure.
news makes you rather emotional.
I mean, really don't blame you.
Yeah.
I will say, being able to see the one you lost is good in duration.
And you would be the expert in this case, wouldn't you, teacher?
Oh. I'm just a fool. Lived for centuries, nearly wasted. I. I was just saying, it's not as appealing as you'd think to be able to constantly see the ones you've lost.
No, I imagine it would be quite torturous, seeing them, talking to them, but never being able to touch them, never being able to hold them.
Well, that said, if you do have a way to communicate with her at least one more time, that is good for closure's sake, at least.
Big problem, though. One of them's in the Elven capital, and the other one is on a giant floating necropolis So both are really out of reach right now.
Of course they
Yeah,
are. We'll get
yeah,
there. Fair enough.
we'll get there.
I,
Okay, I'm here with the horses. What have I missed?
why did you get 12 of them? There are 4 of us.
3 each.
3!
Don't you want spares?
No!
Did you pay? How much did you pay? You said you were free. You
They
were
were sitting
screaming.
in a wild fence, unguarded.
A
I put them.
wild fence!
Teacup, I don't think you really understand. Maybe it's because you're only like, 4 weeks old, but you've just committed grand theft.
Well, at
Emphasis
least
on
it's
Grams
grand.
gestures to the fleet of horses.
What is wrong with it if it's grand? I don't get it.
It's still theft. You can still get put in the same place as the prisoners are being put.
Is theft bad?
Do you want to be back in chains?
Oh my goodness, no.
Exactly, that's the consequences of theft.
What exactly does theft entail? Freeing horses from
No,
wild
taking things that are
fences?
not yours.
Ah, goodness.
But they followed me. They wanted to come. I'm just saying.
They followed you because you apparently tied them all together with a rope.
Yes, and then I said, yeah, and they ran.
I suddenly wish I had another bucket of fruit.
Where? What?
Alright, so if I
Don't ask.
pay
I'll tell you later.
to pay him, that's what you're saying?
Yes, I'm saying that if you want all 12 horses, you need to go back to where you found them, put them back in that wild fence, and talk to their owner and pay for the horses.
I begrudgingly go back with my 12 horses and I look for anybody around the area who might be flustered, and I say, um, well, my friends have told me that apparently I've done something wrong, so I've come to apologize. Um, I would like to purchase 4 horses, please. Maybe 3. My friend has a drake.
One of them can't ride a horse.
Never mind 2. 2 horses. How much for 2 horses? I'll take the beautiful black one with the white diamond and this ugly one here.
Who the fuck else are you gonna get a horse for?
I guess. I don't know.
What? So you're gonna fuck Odoroshi?
Wait, no. No, Udarish has a drake.
Oh yes, you just said that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can ride his drake.
That is, if the Drake is going to be, handled like that. At this
And where
point,
is-
I'm still feeding the Drake.
Yeah, where is it right now?
Do you want a horse, Odoroshi?
It was laying on the cool tiles of the bathhouse locker room. Because are they warm-blooded or
Colin.
cold-blooded? Because when I think of reptile, that shit's cold-blooded.
I would
Yeah,
assume
they're-
cold-blooded, yeah.
They're cold-blooded. Reptiles are cold-blooded.
To
Okay.
be clear, when I say this
Generally.
ugly horse, I point to like an incredibly beautiful white mare. This ugly one, but it's just such a pretty horse. Do you want a horse, Odoroshi? I'll buy you one.
Have you found out where I'm meditating?
Ling into for the
You're just talking into the
He's
ether.
screaming into the ether to make sure that just in case it screams back.
Do you want a horse? Speak now, or you're not getting one.
Do I hear the screams? Like, how small is this little village?
There's roughly like 15 houses. And
So if he's screaming at the top of his lungs, I would imagine that I could hear it.
unfortunately, yes. You can't hear it.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to respond because I'm still meditating and reflecting. But I think hearing that will kind of not snap me back to reality, but I I will have been coming out of my meditation. So I will just assume, figure out the direction that it came from, and I will get up. I'll walk back to the bathhouse to kind of pick up the Drake, and then head off in that direction.
The hell yeah.
Is this farmer willing to sell me 2 of the horses? The black and
Yes, Teacup, out of charity and the kindness of his heart, he says, "How about this? 2 gold pieces."
white one? I'll do one better than my. Oh, there's an oracle in the village.
A what?
The oracle.
Yes.
Well, I was given this thing called a signet ring that was going to give me a reading of the past, present, and future. I don't really need it anymore. Maybe you could use it for yourself.
That's true in every case. You did get information about your past, present, and future. So he says, "Ah, very well. I shall give this to my daughter on her 16th birthday. Thank you, sir."
No problem. And thank you very much for the horses, and sorry for almost stealing 12 of them.
Don't do that shit again.
I will fucking kill you. With a brick.
Sir, you're the one who had them in a wild fence.
I'm gonna crash out.
Are one moment. Are there free roam fences? Are there domesticated fences?
I presume so.
Hmm.
It would make sense. This one is sitting open in a field. It's not attached to a building.
He looks at you very concernedly and he says, "Good day, sir. Enjoy your horses."
Michelle. Yeah! River, I got you a horse!
Thanks. Congratulations.
Would River could run faster than the horse.
I don't think so.
Probably about the same. I think.
Yeah,
like,
it's
if
about
we
the
do-
same pace, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, warhorse stats I think are
But
50.
it would also be preventing her from taking exhaustion. So she'll fucking take it.
Well, you can do one of those like epic scenes where you jump off your horse, do parkour off the roofs and shit. The horse does whatever through the city, then you jump back on it at this because you're at the same speed. That's cool. I don't know. My brain's all over the
I
place.
ponder if I can shove a potion of speed in my horse's mouth.
Why are you doing animal cruelty?
I'm not.
You're giving a horse.
Listen, I've drifted a horse before. I mean, this is nothing new. Someone says they want to put a potion of speed on their horse. That's normal behavior.
Pull up the mouth and I go, no. Don't worry, girl. You
Oh fucking god!
He's
So
just training his Uma.
Why are we rolling a con save for a warhorse?
Would it be con or would it be something else?
For what? I didn't actually give it to it.
oh
Wandering.
oh so was I. Don't worry about it.
It's okay. It was
Like a
retching at
bomber.
merely the idea.
Well, you. Do you want to? Or was this just an idea? Teacup?
Mute.
Hmm?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, it's weird. Maybe I bumped the mute button on the mic. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get my horse drugs right now. I'll wait until it's important.
That's gonna be merch.
That's merch. That's a quote right there.
That is a quote.
If I do give it the potion of speed, though, it just gets the haste spell, so it's not actually that good for my horse to drink it.
What if it gives your horse a heart attack, or worse, potion addiction?
Oh no. I'm gonna have a shaky horse.
I just need another fix, man. Another fix of that speed.
What is I've ever heard? I don't know how you did that.
The coke horse.
Yo, man, just give me some coke, man. Yee.
I need it.
Anyway,
I'll jump over that stick
I-
for just a gram, man.
yeah, I put some very, very delicate. Watch when I'm
Yours
riding the horse.
One of the cool items in 2024 D&D, I'm not sure if they existed in 2014 because I've never seen them used, is the horseshoes, magical horseshoes,
Oh,
where you
speed?
can just
They do.
yeah, you can just attach them to horses and just be like, hey, here's
My,
30 more speed, buddy.
My
Give them like
weekly game, my brother plays a centaur, and I made the call that he could have the horseshoes to speed on his character.
oh hell yeah.
And that's 2014. Super cool. His movement speed's like 80 right now. That's... he loves it. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fun.
Alright, what's the plan? We've got horses. I did my part. I'm tired now.
I did my part.
I didn't know.
No idea where Odoroshi is, and I'm not gonna go looking for him.
Alright. Do we want to just take a nap? Is that the plan?
The Oracle told us that they've got free bed at what was it?
Hummingbird.
Hummingbird. That was it.
Hummingbirds. Alright.
Yeah, the
We just have to
Hummingbird
hope.
Inn.
We just have to hope that they have a domesticated fence there for our new horses.
What?
Mhm. You are aware that fences are not alive, right?
Are they made of wood?
Yes.
Are trees alive?
Yes.
You understand my confusion then.
Right, when a tree is cut down and turned into construction material, it dies. It's essentially building with corpses, but they're trees.
When I was in the forest, I saw a tree walking around. They can exist without being attached to the ground, sir.
That is weird.
That's very
You hear
weird.
this voice is right behind you, Teacup.
Who?
I say teacup, and you hear my voice from right behind you.
My conscience.
Yes,
River just looks
building
over Teacup's shoulder.
Oh, hey Tenryce.
Hey.
You didn't answer, so you didn't get a horse.
Tenra-
Oh, sorry,
Irish.
Hiroshi. I'm gonna get your names right one
Didn't
day.
answer
I
what?
think he's breaking down. I'm scared.
Hiroshi,
Teacup,
you.
I was going to say,
Yes.
treehouse. People build little forts for the children in trees. It's like saying to someone, I've killed your friend. Here, hold him.
Did you just joke? Is that a joke? What
I
did you
think
do
that
with my friend?
I think that was a joke, yes.
What did you do with my friend? I start shaking him. Like, who are you? Imposter!
Where are we off to?
Well, a couple of locations. Apparently the prisoners have already been delivered, and by some secret guard. And then Does the hummingbird in if you just want to call it a day.
The hummingbird sounds great.
Yes, for a day where not very much happened fight-wise, I've used a lot of magic.
So, as you enter Zulgra, it is, the sun is setting. The breeze is very nice. The birds call overhead. You feel at peace with yourselves. Next session, you guys will level up as we discussed. I believe, yeah, we discussed that, right? A few sessions ago?
Yeah, you said like after we actually get to Zolgra proper.
Yes. So this is you entering Zulgra proper. I believe that you guys all have met like a story milestone in the sense of Tenraiso was looking into the strongholds and has a lead on a few of his teachers from the Dragon School days. Odoroshi figured out or learned that he has a blind sister who's a singer in two of the bigger tea houses, and you're staying at one of them, so you have a 50-50 chance of meeting her. You. River. You. Kind of learned a little bit about yourself today. You stepped a little bit outside of your normal, like, shell, if you will, by being shy and engaging in a practical prank with someone who kind of looks up to you, and similarly to a peer, but maybe a friend. In Teacup, you learn of your origin. You learn of your past, present, and future. But you also are humbled by the fact that you don't remember your past life, nor do you have the capability to at least experience it for yourself. You can learn about your past life through books, through stories, through people who actually met the dragon. So you guys are walking into a three-story building with wraparound screened-in porches. You hear a very lovely mandolin playing and a woman's song that fills the air and captivates the entire audience. On a floating platform in the middle of the establishment, this pale Oni woman in black, red, and silver kimono sings a song about finding peace in wartime through the simple things of helping your neighbor or inspiring laughter in children. It's a very, like, almost gut-wrenching song that captivates the audience of the entire establishment. The host says, "You must be..." Well, as she looks at the party, she says, Master Oracle sent you over. Here is the keys to your room, so each of you get your own room. And Master Tenrai, so you have the Dragon Suite, which is literally a room, like a legitimate room that's underground, because you can't put it on top, for dragons, or people of that size.
Thank you. So, are you sure that the inn should be giving away so many rooms at once?
We have these reserved by the Oracle a few months ago.
So paid in advance then.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's also a reserved table fitted for your group, which is on the second floor where the kitchens are at. So you'll get food faster than the other two floors.
Right.
So I guess we're gonna be wrapping it up here, if that's all right with you guys.
Oh, yeah. No.
Sounds good to me.
So, Odoroshi, when you walk in and see this woman, she is blind. She has a a voice that sounds very familiar to you. And she seems, as you walk in, she seems to make eye contact with you and even turn as she's singing. And then returns back to her song.
I'm sorry, did you say eye contact?
She looks in your general direction, seemingly to make eye contact. I know she's blind. I know Ray Charles cannot win a staring contest. I get it. Farlab 3 is my favorite map. Okay.
Blindside it is.
All right.
Okay.
So that is that for this session. Session 15. The Eyes of the Mystic. Next session
great.
will be
Yeah.
session 16. The trilogy of the Badlands, part 1 through 3. Or I'm sorry, the
Trilogy of the Badlands. Okay.
yeah, I kind of like that. We, like I said, we explored a lot of where you came from, what is the meaning of all of this, what is the bigger picture, and I hope that I nailed that, or at least I hope that I grazed that. If not, there'll be plenty more opportunities that you will see.
Cool. Thank you for hosting. Thank you for DMing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
tonight's session was really awesome.
Agreed.
I really needed a good session like that. That was appreciated. For sure.
Yes.
But he at level 7, I get like 2 features. One of those, flight, yay. The other one
Nice.
being, hey, let's add another die to my breath damage. Now I can do an average fireball damage.
That's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
I'm swapping out cantrips, so I'm gonna take firebolt. So just that my standard firebolt will be way stronger than normal, because of some other stuff on my character sheet. And I'm taking wall of fire. Also, or leveling up, I also get arcane eye and charm monster. So I
That's
just
cool.
get 3 level 4 spells, but I can only use one of them per long rest because I only got 1 slot.
You're up to level 4 spells already?
Yes.
Yeah, and he's not ruining his casting progression.
Yeah,
He's
I
like-
know.
Yeah.
I went for more defensive things anyways. That's fine. I need to do...
That's another really nice thing the Pathfinder 2 does, by the way. There's no traditional multi-classing. Instead, what you can do is that at levels 2 is the earliest you can do it, is take up a dedication. So like you could be playing a wizard, and then at level 2 you pick up a dedication to a different class, and as you'll take progressively more and more feats in that dedication, you'll earn more and more bits and pieces of that class.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't actually get in the way of your main class progression at all. It just adds more things to it. So like if you were playing a caster and you didn't want to slow down your spell slot progression, or you just want to add more spell slots, you can continuously take dedications to other casters. Congrats, now you have 2 full spell lists. Or rather like a full spell list plus like 3/4 a spell list.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see this. So I get my next.
What are you taking? A second level in fighter or another level in wizard?
No, I'm going all wizard.
Okay.
This was.
I would have thought that you'd at least go to second level fighter for the action surge and the
Because I can't cast another spell.
yeah.